Hey you guys, I am back and happy Christmas to everyone. Has Christmas finished? What do you guys get me for Christmas? I can tell you what Little Miss gave me for Christmas. And it would have been yours' best toy. Oh gosh. Well you guys, I will be in VR by February, March. And there's 3 headsets I'm going to be choosing from. The Pimax Crystal OLED version, the Samsung Galaxy XR, and the Apple Vision Pro 2. And I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are thinking.
You must be psychic.
I am psychic. Get the Pimax. Get the Pimax. Get the Pimax. I told you. Why? It's got best visual qualities. Yeah. It's got wide field of view. It's got Toby native. Yeah. And you can't get better. Yeah. And it's built for Star Citizens. Yeah. It's ticking the boxes. Yeah. But you need a PC like mine to play it. Yeah. No, I mean you need a PC like mine to play it. Okay? Don't be coming and playing Star Citizens on your mobile phone now, it just won't work. Because you're going to want to be playing it in 120 frames per second, in 8K plus, with all the caviars, smooth frames, the whole lot. And you can't get it on the Apple Vision Pro, and you can't get it on the Samsung Galaxy. Oops. Oh, okay. So how's that going to work? Well, first things first. I'm trying to pause while. Oh, nice. Oh, she's fit. Oh, she's fit. No, she's nice. Anyway, where was I? Everything that is said about the Pimax Crystal, yes, everything is right. So, what's the Sony Apple Vision Pro got to do with it? And also, the Galaxy. HDR. That's the only thing that the Pimax hasn't got. Now, you know what HDR is, alright? I'm not going to go into too much details, but HDR is a main factor. Better visual, better quality overall. Okay? Now the Pimax has only got OLED. That means it takes out all the blacks. So you get brighter visual quality is what you're getting here. But HDR, you need colour to compensate. That's the only difference. And those guys who's got HDR, you'll know where I'm coming from. Without HDR, the pictures don't seem real. It's a little bit darker. What do I mean? Okay, RGB. Just guessing numbers here. RGB 500 color palettes. HDR 5000. Whoa! Wow, look at all that. Not missing up on this. 5000 color palettes. That is where I'm talking about. Okay? A CIG is now getting into HDR. Okay? And the Pimax Crystal doesn't do HDR, but it will make the color experience a lot better. But the Sony does, and so does the Galaxy.
So you're not going to wish everybody a happy new year?
You want to do
He got mixed
it?
up and said Christmas.
Oh, is
Thank
that?
you, Rosa.
He got mixed up and said Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
Did that? Oh, is it? So, oh, has Christmas gone?
Christmas
Yeah.
was like over a week ago.
Oh, okay. Somebody forgot to tell me that.
Ho ho ho, just because Santa got stuck in the chimney.
Anyway, where was I? Right, as it says, at the end of the day, each set has got its pros and its cons. And the first thing you're saying, you need a beefy PC to play the Pimax, which is true. We all want the best. But what has the Galaxy got and the Apple Vision? I can't afford the Apple Vision Pro. Exactly. But when it comes to everything, it's got it. And it's a colour where CIG is going to be going next.
Yeah, who wants to be paying 15,000 for an Apple phone, iPhone?
Not me.
Yeah.
Not me. Not me. So that means you're left with the Samsung. Well, we'll get to all of that. What I'm trying to say is, it's the tech that's involved. You know what I mean? No idiot's gonna. Well, I'm an idiot. I spent £3,000 on a shipping Star Citizens called the Japanese. I'm not saying crap. But anyway, what I'm trying to say to you at the end of the day is the tech that's involved for the next 2-3 years. Yes. What's that set called again? Too much again. I can't remember its name. It's rocking. Okay? But the Samsung Galaxy is the next way forward. It's not as powerful as the... I can't remember its name. It's like it's blocked. But it's not as powerful as the Apple Vision Pro. It's not as powerful as the Dream Air. But it's got one.
Yeah, better, is it?
No, the Meta is the cheap toy for 300 quid, which everybody's going to be getting.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So what one are you trying to think of then?
It's the other one, the Pimax.
Oh, yeah.
The Pimax is what we all want now because CIG is native towards it. So at the end of the day, how long will it last? Well, if you want to know, at the moment, with my researches, it's going to be the Samsung Galaxy. And the reason, the Samsung Galaxy XR. Why? It's got Wi-Fi 7. My motherboard is Wi-Fi 7. And if you know anything about Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi 7, you're not that far off from native at the end of the day, wired. Now the Apple Vision Pro is Wi-Fi 6. So you've got limitations, but it's got the quality of the graphics and it's got the power of the chip and functionality at the end of the day. You see, everyone has got something different, but the point at the end of the day, the Apple Vision Pro, we will get it, but you're not going to pay £4,000 and it goes out of date in 2 years. You're not going to get the Samsung Galaxy because it's not native. But if you can run the Quest, you can run the Samsung Galaxy. But there's one reason why I'm going to get the Samsung Galaxy. It's got a porthole in it. Okay? So I won't be just sitting down in the game, in the cockpit, like everybody else. I'm going to be running around in VR just like this outside in my back garden. And I will be showing streams on all of this. Where am I?
Okay.
I need to buy canisters and all that kind of bullshit. I've just left there. I'm not going back to Vision Center. Not going there either. I'm not going cloud view.
No, you haven't.
I'm going Providence.
So basically, the stuff that they got off at, you should have stayed on.
Yeah, it's because I was gabbing rubbish.
So you're here to hear first, folks. Samsung is the way to go. I'm at the Samsung site now. From $1,799.
You can't get it in the UK yet.
The Galaxy XR.
And it won't be that price when it comes in the UK. It'll be about, say, 300 quid.
No way.
Yeah.
It won't be that much of a difference, surely.
Yes. Because
I mean,
it,
I know the dollar might be weak, but...
no. I'll give you the breakdown. The Samsung Galaxy, when it came out, was £1,700 officially. When it comes into England or the UK in March, you got the depreciation value. Knock off 20 to 30% off that. Then you knock off the tax for import duties. Can you see where I'm coming from? If you're buying it on eBay. So when you do pay for it, if you don't buy it from the UK, I mean the Samsung store, with all the added caveats and the warranty, it's about 1,200 quid.
But does that device have RAM in it?
Yeah, 16 gigs.
Right, so they're going to jump on the bandwagon and say, oh no, RAM has gone up astronomical costs. Even if it's an old pre-made device, they're still going to pull the fast one.
No, it doesn't work like that. Let me explain to you. Okay, when these guys like Samsung, when they buy these things, they make these things beforehand. These were made and the equipment was bought before the crisis went in. And the reason why, if they don't and they advertise these things, there's nothing there. So they can't, so that means they go bankrupt because they've got to pay the staff, they've got to pay the manufacturers and whatnot, and if they can't deliver, they will be sued. So they have to buy these things before they come out and have everything organized, because people will make spaces for them, you know what I mean, and alter their way of selling things. So that means they become into contract and be sued. It's all to do with marketing and monopoly. So they've got all this at the moment, they've just got to finalize it, you know what I mean. How much it's going to cost when it comes to the country, what part of the country it's going to come in, and then they work on to the next country, and so on. But remember, while these are coming in, the price is going down, because remember, when it comes into this country, it's 6 months old. They can't be selling it at the same price because it's old tech, technically. And they have to come out every 2 years with new tech, or they're then left them standing still with old tech. And this is where Pimax went wrong. They sit down on old tech, and then they want to know the reason why nobody wants it, because it's too expensive. Because they don't think ahead at the end of the day what it's going to cost, and they sit down there talking about it. Oh, it's going to have this, oh, it's going to have that. And there's nothing there. they call it empty promises. So now, like with the MetaQuest Pro, they pre-booked all this. They bought everything in advance. Now, give you an idea. Look at the Samsung Galaxy. The chip they've got in there is 1 year old. You're going to say, well, why did they put the new chip in there? Because everything was brought beforehand. They can't take that chance. So that means when they do sell it, the prices stay the same. But when the next tech comes out, they've already got that tech worked out. But Pimax, look, they came out with the 12K 4 years ago for what, £2,000. You know what I mean? Or was it 1,100 quid? It was empty promises because they didn't do the research. They just listened to people, and the tech is not there. So everybody's gone and bought these PCs now to run the Pimax Crystal. There's no bloody Pimax Crystal. They come out 4 years later. Your PC is now old. It's all to do with marketing, Yoza. I call it bookkeeping. And that's the reasons why I say the Galaxy is going to be rocking because of the ecosystem.
Four eye tracking cameras to detect precise pupil position and predict gaze direction. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Pepper's going to buy something.
I've not bought nothing in years. CIG's been taking all my money. Somebody speaking, 1 sec.
Hi, Happy New Year, that's Yoza. Holly Partner, hello. Do you use OBS to stream HDR?
Yes, I use OBS to stream HDR, and the game is in HDR. I'll show you. Sorry, I was a bit slow there talking. It's HDR, okay. Now, HDR is about color variance at the end of the day. So OBS has got HDR, and it can go up to 8K. It's a lot more to it than that, and the game is HDR. If you've not got HDR monitor, you won't see it. And this is where I was coming from just now with your new Galaxy headset. It's HDR, not SDR. The Samsung, the Pimax is technically SDR with OLED in there to make the colors better. I mean, the black and white is darker and sharper. I'm going to have to put my other phone on because I'm a bit slow in getting these texts there. I know you guys want me to respond to you pretty quickly, but it's a little difficult sometimes. Just bear with me.
Did you buy that canister before you were distracted?
Sorry, second Yoza, I was away from the keyboard.
Did you buy that canister before you got distracted by the question there?
Yes, I bought 20, I'll show you. See, I was supposed to use my mobile phone, and I would have seen them a lot quicker, you see, but the laptop I'm using is on the other side of the room and I can't see small text.
You could have a billboard on the other side of the room and I wouldn't see it properly anyway.
I'm not going to ask you what you meant by that.
You know what a billboard is, don't you?
Things for advertising, but you're not supposed to be advertising. Like I said, I'm not going to indulge. I know how you think.
It's a real, like an advertising poster. It's just the Americans' way of describing it. So you know the way the text will all be big and the images will be big, so people could see from a distance. So even if it was just across the room, my eyesight still wouldn't see the big text.
Right, Polly Parrotler says, so you are playing in VR now? If you do, what do you use for having your stream stable and not shaky like you see with most VR streamers?
Right, no, I am not streaming on VR, okay? But I am using something to stabilize it. I'm using Tobii eye tracking. But the only reason, one second, just let me just get back to you and I'll explain. Just bear with me. Right. The question you ask is why is it not doing that? The secret is this. You see, mine is set to 40. When it's there, that is what you've got. And when that happens, when you're in VR, that is what is happening. But it overcompensates. But it's a bit more to it than that, but that's what it is. And that's why you get this shaky business.
He said, oh, okay, thought you are in VR. I also use Tobii Eye.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. But it's a lot more than that. But that's giving you an idea. It's called stability. And that causes problems with the brain at the end of the day.
I record HDR with OBS, but did not know you can stream HDR.
I've been streaming the HDR for the last, well, before everybody knew it was active. But the problem is your bandwidth. What is your bandwidth at the moment?
He said he also uses mouse smoothing. I use 0.00.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, 0.06.
0.6.
No, be nearly at the end of the left, on the left. 0.06.
There isn't a zero. Yeah, 0.
Down the other end.
Again, you're looking for Paint Drone G567R1.
That means he hasn't got his Tobii set up properly. I'm using a 75-inch monitor. And I'm also in 8K. You see? It's not as bad, but if you look, I'm in 8K. So 8K, and also 8K, and in the Tobii eye tracking, you have to make it a lot smaller. I can't show you on here because it's not set up for that. You know what I mean? So you know when you're doing your eye tracking setup on the Tobii, where you've got that big menu bar, I made it 50% smaller so it doesn't move as quick. But that's for the Tobii eye tracking. And there's also one other thing. 1 minute, let me just put this all back. There's a lot more to it than that at the end of the day, but I can't remember all the settings in my head. This is slightly overcompensating though, okay? Alright, as you can see. But there's also one more other setting. This setting. Where you can look around in third person. And you can also do it in the game there too. Where you don't have to keep your hand on the stick. And it makes you feel like you're actually in VR. But I'm going to show you when the VR comes out, you can do the same thing in VR on a flat screen. But one more thing I wanted to show you, which is also very important. This. Smoothing. Oh, that might be working when it's actually in the cockpit. Just in case you guys are wondering, I don't have Tobii Eye Tracking 5. I have Tobii Eye Tracking 4. So I was doing all of this before Star Citizens reckoned it, basically. I used to write my own scripts. And that's all to do with stabilization and motion sickness.
Paul Partner says, I know what you mean.
Go on, Yoza.
No, it's okay. Little Miss was going to say it as well. He just said, I know what you mean. And then he said, oh, okay. I use Tobii Eye 5.
G567R1. Please contact
Mine's Tobii Eye Tracking 4.
We're looking for paint zone G567R1.
But I will be going VR, and I won't be using the Pimax crystal. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the Pimax crystal because I was bigging it up, okay? I had a lot to say with it because remember, Tobii Eye Tracking is incorporated in the Pimax crystal, like the HTC probe and the Pico and all them, like the HTC, all of them. Alright?
He says, I play on a 22.9 screen.
Tobii recommends 36 maximum.
Request to all system level managers. Please be sure to get the full inventory checks in by the end of the week.
Like he came sprinting up those stairs.
In the beginning, I was referring to shaking that is distinct to VR head tracking on a normal screen. There is not.
I heard what he said about the shakiness. It can be sorted, and then when they get me a VR, I will show you how it's done. It comes under stabilization and smoothing. Mainly because what's happening half the time, they zoomed in too hard. I know it sounds a bit backward, but I'm not really good at explaining things sometimes. I can only just go through the picture format.
My Tobii Eye works great on the wide screen.
Is that ultra wide? Is that ultra wide?
Yes, ultra wide.
Yeah, that's 140 resolution. Now when I'm in that mode, it's a little bit stretchy. I'll show you what I mean in a sec.
Yeah,
22.9.
to the side.
I'm not in that today because I prefer this format. If you look to the side round there, you'll see that moving. Field of view.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to dismount.
Oh, he's not doing it on this. Oh, okay.
Get off.
So anyway, what's your name again? Sorry about my eyesight. What's his name again, Uncle Miss?
Whole
Holly
partner.
partner.
Yeah, so Holy. What Holy? Don't worry about my bad English.
Partner.
What do you think about the HDR at the moment? And what type of TV you got? Have you got HDR and OLED? I've not heard nobody come back to me to OLED and HDR working in one, which is the next tech that's going to be in. But the TV monitor, the LG's got OLED and HDR. My Samsung is only HDR.
On the ultra wide screen, 1:1 FOV is nice.
121 fields of view.
121. And he's on super ultra wide. Okay.
Been playing for HDR with Star Citizen for 3 years.
Okay, I'm going to come out of 8K and I'm going to go into 4K super ultra wide. Okay, my money can do it all, but it's 4K and I don't use 4K anymore because there's a lot more to it. There we are. I hope I don't crash. Crashed. I should have
I knew
turned.
that was going to happen.
No, I forgot to turn down the settings. That's why. Basically, what happened there? All my stuff are all maxed out, and it's all redundancy. And I should have turned down the settings before I switched screens. That's how versatile my PC is, you see.
I do like OLED. OLED has a smearing effect I don't like. Tested 2x 4K for expensive screens and sent them both back. Don't fiddle with your settings, please. Laugh out loud. I'm just sharing too.
Don't worry about it. It's called interacting. At least I've got someone to talk to. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually talking to myself.
I mean,
Excuse
he
me.
doesn't like OLED.
Okay, one second, Yozo. 1 second. You said you don't like OLED. Can you clarify? While you're ready to type back, the reason why I say, because remember, OLED is supposed to be like a light switch on and off when it comes to the dark pixels, so you don't get this screen. I don't know much about it because I've not got OLED, okay, but that is what it says. But what I've noticed with the OLED, when people are streaming, stream when you're watching this. 1 second. One second, Uncle Miss. I'm talking. 1 second, please. 1 second. It's not. It's another word he's using. Is it screen door effect, blemishing, or bleed over? Anyway, like I was saying, it's supposed to be make the blacks and the whites there, so there's no overcast. Sorry about the wrong word.
He says the dark blacks is not a big deal for me.
Okay. You guys are making me want to go and buy the Samsung Galaxy right now, but I've got to wait 2 months for the warranty.
The smearing effect is also not my GPU. It's OLED thing. It's an OLED thing. Fast movement have smearing effect that I see. I have a 4090.
How many hertz is it running at? Good question. What is my hertz? I'm at 120 hertz. Frames, 120 frames per second. Capped at 60. What I mean by is this.
I tested a friend's iMac, but I preferred my Quest 3 for VR2.
I would agree because it doesn't put too much on the GPU. Now, this is something else I'm going to mention quickly. I can get 120 frames per second on this. I can get 300 frames per second, but it runs better and smoother at 60. Now I'm not going to change the screen this time like I did before. I'm going to alter. If you look in the top left hand corner where you see 60 frames per second, that is capped. That's my 1% lows. So I've got stability, but I can go a lot higher than that, and I mean 8K.
Running at 180 hertz, but I cap always at 144 hertz.
Okay.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Now, like I say, it can go a heck of a lot higher than that, and I'm at 70 at the moment. But I am in Orison
Last call for passengers.
at the moment.
Shuttle is preparing to depart.
But if you look at my GPU, it's at 95%. It's not safe. And I have 2 GPUs in this. That's also something else I'll be getting into.
It's just with the Quest 3, I can play wireless. All my stuff needs to be wireless. Wired is a deal breaker for me.
Right, and that's the reasons why I'm going wireless. And the reason being, everybody wants Pimax because we're all sitting down in the cockpit. But with the Quest, you got the portal. You can walk around as if you're actually walking around. Take that outside and use the portal. You'll be in a totally different dimension. It'll blow your mind. That was another deal thing that I was looking at. So because remember, Star Citizens is not just a sit down game. Take that into your backyard.
In VR, I do 70 hertz. Sorry, 180 was on my normal screen.
Where am I? I'm going round in circles here.
Service. We aim to make it in there half the bus. Please enjoy your flight.
Well, I won't have my VR until roughly about February, March, 3 months away. I can have it within 2 weeks, okay?
Keep it moving.
But I have to have it imported from the I'm from the UK, and it have to be imported from USA. But the thing is, the warranty won't work because I bought it abroad.
The shuttle is preparing.
And if I want it fixed, I've got to send it back abroad, so it might be abroad twice as long, so it's not worth it. Plus,
With the Quest,
look at miss, you know when I'm talking, can you just let me, okay, go on look at miss. Go on look at miss.
with the Quest, I can sit in the living room using a controller and play Star Citizen. Do you play with joysticks? Wait for the stream Steam frame Googled to launch for you by VR.
Yes, I was, but I'm not going to 1080p. I'm sorry. This PC was bought for the future, okay? And 1080p ain't for me. It will not work. I'm about quality. I'm about performance, okay? And yes, I was going to wait for the Steam frame, but no. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with it, but 1080p is not going to work for me. And this is the reasons why.
And yes, he
Okay.
uses joysticks. Purple.
I'm going
And he
to...
says the Steam is not 1080.
Okay, talk to me, explain. Sorry, my mistake. It's 2K. Alright, you got me. Okay, it's 2K and it can be super sampled to 4K. Okay. He's right, you know.
We are VR disappointment, right?
Yeah.
At least 6 months. Regular lovers. Rock X rap.
It can
I
be
think Pepper's lost.
No, he's right. It's 2K. And if it's 2K, it can be super sampled to 4K. And then that's all down to the GPU. And then it's all down. Do me a favor. Can somebody find out the Wi-Fi on the Steam frame? Is it Wi-Fi 7 or if it's Wi-Fi 6? If it's Wi-Fi 6, it can't do 8K.
I also use purple Alpha Prime sticks.
How long have you had the Purple?
Please clear the hash. Shuttle will be departing.
I can't remember what mine is. I've had them so long. I've got all the Purple crap. I was going to actually put it back on stream actually, but you know what I mean? I've got the 2 joysticks and the throttle and the foot control. When I first got my system, I think it was about when it first came out, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. No, it was when the pandemic was out. It cost me $2,000 all in, and I had to wait nearly a year before I got it.
Google that question, Pepper, about the Steam Wi-Fi 7. It says yes, the Steam frame is built with Wi-Fi 7 capability.
Okay, and with virtual desktop. Whoa.
I just got the same answer.
1 second. Super sampled. You know something. And the Steam frame, I'm almost sure it's Toby. Find out if it's HDR and if it's HDR and OLED. I've done no research on that because it was the frames that put me off. Basically, the reason why I'm saying Wi-Fi 7, my motherboard is Wi-Fi 7. You don't need a router.
No, the upcoming Valve Steam Frame VR headset does not feature an OLED or a HDR display. It uses custom LCD panels.
Nope, don't want it. Sorry. I don't mean to be up abrupt. Like I said, it's all to do with display. Remember, CIG is about display and fancy colors. Okay? But they're just a little bit slower in adopting it. Basically, my eyes cannot adapt to SDR.
I am happy with the Quest 3 for now.
Yeah.
VR is not something I will every day. I understand.
Well, I've been wanting to get VR from 8 years ago. I bought one, didn't work. Gear VR, I think it was, by Samsung. Bad experience, and it didn't work.
For me, it's more important to have a good screen and desk setup now, rather than spending more on VR.
I'm thinking, how much electricity does your monitor use? And then compare that with the VR. And then you'll find out what you save in electricity. You can buy a new Quest every 2 or 3 years. See,
Have you tried Star Citizen in the new patch with VR? He hasn't got a VR headset yet, Holly, so he can't answer that one. Don't know, he hasn't.
if you was pay attention, it's coming in March, but I've got to wait for it to come into the UK. But if I was hasty, I would have had the Pimax Crystal, okay, when it came into the country the next day. But the text quality, then all of a sudden I wanted the OLED, and then all of a sudden I wanted the Dream Air. But when I was talking to Pimax, they was giving some silly figures at the end of the day, and it's, well, all at 1 minute. At the end of the day, the tech is slightly old. It's not going to last. If they had gone OLED and HDR, I would have got it without a shadow of a doubt, and I would have worked out something with the Wi-Fi. But remember,
He says,
yeah, go on, miss.
I have solar polar, so don't care much about electricity prices.
Solar
If you
polar.
If you can borrow a Quest 3 or something, if you can, and first see what you think of the VR experience before you spend money. Just my view.
Yes, I would agree. And let's look at it. You can go to the shop and you can buy one in the UK on a 2-week from Argos and do it that way. You can go to PC World and bring it back within 2 to 3 months, Overclockers UK and whatnot. You can do all of that. Yes, I know, but I'm not that way inclined. I can usually look at something and judge what I want before I bought it and knew exactly what I want because of the research I've got in. It's like looking into the future and working things out, because you see, I'm a person, if I don't like it, I will bring it back, and then bringing it back is embarrassing. But I hear what you're saying, but when I'm doing so, like this PC here, this PC was built 2 years before everybody knew about it. Basically, it's all Gen 5, and now you can't afford to buy this PC because of the RAM prices. But yeah, I think, yeah, yes, I can go to Curry's, I can go to Argos and spend a little £300 and then connect it up, then bring it back. But at the end, at my age, you don't want that flapping around, so you've got to know what you're buying at the end of the day. And this is what I'm saying. I could get even the crystal. I can just go down to Scan UK. Okay, yeah, you look up in the UK, they've got them there right now. I can go down there, buy it right now, bring it back in 2 weeks. The returns policy is not a problem now. I can go to Pimax and I can order it from them, and I can have it returned, be back in 2 weeks. But at the end of the day, that's not me. I want to know what I'm buying and why I'm buying it. And if it's got one thing in there that I'm not happy about, forget it.
He said he meant solar power. That's my. And he says then thing with VR, you might get motion sick quick.
Like I said, and stabilization. And I know what you're saying about solar panel. I've done all my research on that. I've been got, and my things run on water. If you want to know, we're in the middle of winter now, and I don't even have my central heating on because my 5090 heats up the whole house for a fraction of the cost. And my electric car at the end of the day, if I'm not careful, my PC runs more than my electric car. I know where you're coming from, okay? But like I said, when you know certain things and you're looking to research and whatnot, and cannot do, and you're going to say, well, yeah, okay, yes, I'll go solar panel. 20 years ago, I could have done that, paid me big £20,000 and went solar panel. But I've got to keep replacing it every 20 odd years. And when you work out the cost, technically speaking, it's not worth it. This is my point, because I use a heck of a lot of electricity. Okay, so when you're working it out, and to what it produces in the UK, it's not enough. Secondly, solar panel would not be enough. Okay, I would have to get a wind turbine, because then you'd want nighttime electricity, and guess what? Then you're gonna have to get batteries to store the bloody shit. And so when you work out the whole cost, is it feasible? And the maintenance, economy 7 at night, and get a couple of batteries and whatnot. I've done it all. I know what you're saying, but it says research, and at the end of the day, if you listen to other people and they don't tell you certain factors, you can be spending a lot of money. And yes, solar and batteries and the technology is the way to go forward. It is. Well, I'm 70 years of age now. Okay, I'm to be spending £20,000, and then in what I'll be 90. Where am I going to get back the returns?
He says, just be careful not to buy a white elephant with the VR.
I'm not going to buy a white elephant. I'm going to buy a black elephant and stick it on Yoza's head and hope it squashes him.
Charming.
I'm just that kind of guy, yo.
You are also in the UK, yes? Not a lot of sun. I am in South Africa. We have a lot of sun. I am very happy with my solar.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, that will work for you. That's good. And how old are you? And how much would it cost? I hear what you're saying, but when it comes to the UK, everybody's ripping us off. You know what I mean? Everything's so damn expensive. Look at the taxes. Yeah, you're lucky. You see, every climate, every country is different. You've got to weigh out the pros and the cons. But you see, at my age, I can't just go out there and buy things just like that. But I've got to make sure I'm going to get the use of it. You know what I mean? All my stuff, they're all hand-me-downs now. I've got this PC at the moment, it's just cost me £7,000 last year. But the PC before that, it cost me £7,000 10 years ago. I gave it away. And guess what? It's outperforming a lot of PCs today. 128 gigabytes of RAM, two 1080 Ti's, you know what I mean? It's X299 motherboard. It's everything in there. It's not out of date. And guess what? I've had it 8 years, and yeah, it is rocking. I gave it to Commiss. She's gonna have 8 years out of that, and she's gonna have that. And after that, the grandchildren's gonna get it. And you know something? This PC, I'm gonna be giving it away in 10 years. Everything's got to have a price and a value for me. You see. When I made this PC at Christmas, I bought everything there and then. It was about £6,000. You can't buy this PC now for £6,000. because something went wrong in the economy. Look at the graphics card. Look at the RAM. The RAM was supposed to be on my PC. Supposed to cost £1,000 for 256 gigabytes of RAM. To get that RAM today, it's nearly £3 and now it's... Go on, someone speaking.
You shut up a bit so you can get on with the game. Laugh out loud. Do you stream on Twitch too?
I will be getting there.
No, he's fine. Holy, he likes talking.
I can't help it.
He gets mental diarrhea, so keep asking the questions. He loves talking. He can talk the hind legs off of a donkey. He could sell a fridge to an Eskimo. That's how much he talks. He's got the gift of the gab, trust me.
Do you really believe her? I don't believe shit she tells me.
What do you reckon, Yosa?
Everything is true what she says.
And he's like, okay.
I got Yosa to buy an Idris and he didn't know about it.
Excuse me. Good work. Didn't cost me that.
I got him to buy the Idris, okay, and then I got him to buy the gun after. And you know what? The next battleship coming out for £5,000, he's gonna have that.
No way.
What?
You're the only one going to be getting that.
No, Yoda, you've already bought it, signed, sealed, and delivered.
All you've got to do is melt that big package you bought and get that one. Nice meeting you all. Nice meeting you lot. And I believe her. And if you ever want to join us, Holly, Discord link is in the description under Pepper's video. So come and join the Discord and come and talk to us if you'd like.
Yeah, basically you can come in there with talking stuff, but also put a like and subscribe so you know when we're online you can find us.
Or avoid.
You.
I'm looking for the F8 Lightning.
You know.
Please visitors again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I hope he's not gone. Oh, by the way, my roleplay is Death of the Spaceman.
And a fugitive.
Okay? I am playing the game as if the game was finished. And that is not an easy role.
Vehicles, your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
So I get so bored, I have to talk myself to sleep.
And everybody else.
Has he gone?
No, I think he's still there. He's 2 hours in front of us. So he might be at work, I don't know.
He works for a living!
I don't know, why?
I'm taking the physical miss.
So he's 2 hours in front.
Anybody who plays Star Citizens don't work for a living. It takes you the whole day just to set up the Polaris.
Hey, so I am here. So, how long have you been playing Star Citizens then, Holly?
I'm going to show you something which you don't know the Virpils can do. The Virpils is the only joystick that can fire 8 weapons.
Trying to find your Discord. 1 second, 1 second. I'm going to make sure it's actually in here. He's forgotten again, Gozer.
What?
It's not in the description.
What are you talking about?
His Discord. It's not in the description. He's forgotten all about it.
Oh,
Right, actually, Little Miss UK, Polly, on Discord, and I'll invite you to the server. Little Miss UK, hashtag 4303.
No, look at miss, don't do that. Type it in. Okay? He's not got photographic memory, he's dumb like me. The only difference, he can read, I cannot.
Find out.
Remember Toby, remember the wait. Version 4 was cool, version 5 was great. Years went by before people cared. Same song, new verse, same surprise face there. If you already own it, cool, no shame. Test it when it drops, enjoy the game. But buy it now for P2U joy. That's paying cinema prices to watch the trainer again. We are VR disappointment hype. 6 months later, guess who's right? Newer model, better deal. Same headset, now half the price.
Well, the first you'll notice, I've got 4 guns there fighting independently. But check out the soccer punches.
Spectrum screaming, this is it. Meanwhile, Q says, nah, not yet. That ain't investment, that's retail trap. Hype got you dancing while patience snap.
Sax plays the chorus melody, bends notes like it's laughing. Audience already humming it again.
When I'm mad, we've just been here. We've watched the roadmap disappear. So breathe, relax, let the patch notes cook. Don't buy the dream, wait till you can actually look.
We have VR disappointment hype.
Wait for
You don't swipe tonight. 6 months later, smarter you. Same headset, cheaper too.
think first. Laugh later. Star Citizen rewards the patient.
Right, look at these weapons. I can do sustained fire and I can fight for the rest of my life. As you can see, I could go like this all day. I could do these or I can do these. Different combination. I can even find a whole lot. Now the Purple is the only one that can do this. If you've got 2 joysticks. And boy, you are going to need them when it comes to blowing up them heavy ships.
Polaris shining, lights flashing all around. Patrolling the void, no danger can be found. Singing carols, roaming every hand. Every asteroid, every moon under our command.
Leaders floating by, hauling cargo bags. Fuel mission tools, maybe even a snack.
If fate swoops down, you don't wanna meet it. Grab one glance from that ship and it clears your path.
Apple triad ready, red so fine. Healing every soul, making Christmas shine.
Fixing blasters, cracked holes, every fight. We are so immersive, everything feels right.
Automated life.
Can you guys hear me?
Hi.
Hello?
Yes, hi, it's me, Spice Player.
Hi.
My Star Citizen name is actually Space Bear.
Hi, Spice.
No, Space Bear.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I've got a load of things in my background. I hear you, but I speak funny English, you see. Don't mind me. Basically,
Right. No, don't worry. I speak funny English too, because I am not English. So I understand.
So how are you finding our chat then?
No, interesting. I find it interesting how you build your PC and your views on the stuff. I've got an easier way for you with the F8 though, with the Virtuals.
Go on.
I have all my. I just use the right on my right hand. I use the trigger, and on the left hand, you know that little scrolly wheel on the top of your thumb.
Yeah.
I can scroll with that through weapon groups like all guns, just one type, another type, or all of them. So I just select there what, and then I can fire whatever the group selection is there will fire on the trigger.
I've got to try that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I've got to try that. So
Have you got at the moment? Have you got anything on your left scroll wheel thingy on your stick?
I'll have to have a look. I'll do it in a second. I'll see.
Because I can show you how to set that up.
Yeah. I think I might have something on them already. But what you can do,
well,
you
any
mean-
button. You just want the button maybe with an up or a down.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna select its next weapon group up and previous weapon group that you want to buy.
yeah. Know what it is? Sometimes when I'm not paying attention, they can conflict with so many different things. Because I also use voice attack, you see, and the voice
All right.
attack can have problems because basically, what one did a couple of weeks back, because I was using voice attack, the cockpits wouldn't switch on, and it took me ages to work it out. You see.
Does voice attack actually understand you? Your accent?
You want to believe it? It does. It tells me to oh my word! No, it does. It does.
No, I'm just teasing. Yeah, you have too many things. I'm a minimalist kind of guy again. I like to have things as simple as possible. So I want to use the same button for different functions, even if I can. Yeah, as long as it's all just intuitive.
Well, it's going to get a lot harder because. Oh, but you've got are you using finger tracking yet on your Quest?
Yes, but not in the Star Citizen. That doesn't work.
Okay.
Star Citizen doesn't allow for the hand gestures yet in game. They're working on that.
Yeah, but
the thing
you
with
can.
the Star Citizen at the moment, I've tested it thoroughly. In my opinion, the native Star Citizen VR is only good for exploration. It's definitely not ready yet for combat because of the markers. The markers in VR is not perfect, so you're not gonna aim right in VR.
Yeah.
And I believe that is what this main dev that is working on the VR for CIG, that is his first mission now to fix that in the new year. So at the moment, yeah, the VR for Star Citizen it's awesome. Things looks great in VR, but in an explorative way, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Not so much combat and PvP situations.
So I take it you don't write your own scripts.
I do. I'm an IT guy. I do not have any scripts though that I use for Star Citizen. But I haven't need to though.
Right. No, because I write my own scripts, you see, because as you know, Star Citizens and Pimax, they have not got them, so I have to use a different program. That's what I used to use before Star Citizens started using Tobii eye tracking, you see, you know what I mean?
Yes, I get you. But yeah, the Star Citizen has got native VR support now.
Yeah.
So I bet you don't have to use your script anymore.
No, that exactly. But there are things coming in because if you, I don't know how long you've been playing Star Citizen, but do you remember about 5-8 years back when you touch the keyboard and you touch the panels, your hands would move and actually touch the panels. They've nerfed everything now, but it's still there.
Oh, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I haven't played it so long though. I've only been playing, coming up to 3.5 years now. I think that I've been playing Star Citizen. But what I found, all the keybinds and there's so much settings and keybinds that you can tweak it with regards to your setup.
Yeah.
That you can always find a way.
I call them workarounds. Well, the way I see it, with all, as you said, with all the key bindings and whatnot, it is a bit of a pain. So with the VR, you're going to be limited with the keyboard. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be using.
So what I found works fine. You know, with the goggles on Quest, I'm sure with the Pimax in it, there's always a tiny little bit you can see with your eyes down towards your desk, and that's enough just to move your hands onto your keyboard and your mouse. So for FPS, I use the keyboard and mouse still, and then when I'm in a ship, my joysticks are left and right of my keyboard. I just put my hands on there, so I don't find it a problem.
Yeah. So do you do content creating and streaming? Because don't forget, these people watching, they want to see everything. They want to know everything. You know what people like when they're watching you stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've done a few test streams. I haven't gone full on into the streaming still. I want to.
Yeah.
But I've got my OBS and everything set up, and I've done a few odd streams here and there. And definitely another thing. For Star Citizen, VR is not ready for streaming. It's not streaming friendly. Because you'll see, and that's why I was asking about the shaking. I was misunderstanding you in the beginning.
Yeah.
I thought you are playing in VR at the moment.
No,
8K and everything.
No, Sylvan is working on it. Don't worry about it. He's working on it.
Yeah. So the thing is, with the VR goggles, the head tracking is so incredibly much more sensitive than the Tobii or anything else. You'll notice when you are in VR for yourself, it looks fine inside the goggle. But that stream that is coming out of there that you want to share with viewers looks a lot shaky.
Yes,
and it's shaky. It's different from what you can fix with any smoothing or anything in game or that setting.
Yeah, I've heard all that.
What I believe the closest thing people find now, there's a software called, I think, Lex, L-E-X, and that can tie into your OBS, so they actually stabilize the footage within OBS. But it's not perfect, but it helps a lot. So they are working on the stabilizing stuff yet, and that's why I say really wait with the VR. It's not there yet, and I think this year there's going to be a lot of hardware releasing goggles-wise that's actually going to be better than the Pimax. For Star Citizen specifically. So I'll hold on a bit. And remember, it's not that you're going to jeopardize things because you've got a 5090 and you want the absolute best that thing can give you. Even if you use a Quest or a lesser fancy screen goggle, it's about the smoothness that you want to achieve with the quality, and you're always going to get the benefit of your card with that. That's why I say if you can borrow a goggle from someone, just so that you can play a bit and see the different views and effects and see the quirks of VR to make up a better decision, because there's a lot of opinions, and I'm also like you. I research and watch reviews. I over Google things even.
Yeah.
That's really good. I get myself confused even. But in the end, with this VR stuff, testing and trying it physically is going to be the best review, because everybody's needs and things are not the same.
Yeah, well, you mentioned just now that I've got the 5090. the 5090 doesn't work on its own. There's a heck of a lot more in this PC than you could even imagine. If you notice,
of course.
now you might have noticed there's no stutters.
No, but there's no stutters at all because of you've got a good piece. But I mean, I don't get stutters either, and I have a 4090. I've just got the previous generation. But things like Restore Citizen, things like RAM, having at least, I believe, 64 gig RAM, a decent CPU, that is the stuff that's gonna give you no stutters, because Star Citizen is not optimized yet to completely utilize the graphics cards as good as it should. It's more bound to CPU, RAM, that kind of stuff.
You missed out the SSD. The SSD is
SSD of course.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a given. I mean, all games these days, nothing runs pretty much on old school hard drives.
Yeah, well, that's where the SSD that I've got, right, is almost like RAM. Basically, I'm using three Samsung 9100 Pro in Gen 5. Now you've got an idea there. That's why there's no stuff. But it's not just Star Citizen I'm running. I'm running the kitchen sink in the background. There's also something else you won't know about. I'm also running in Gear 4. I'm reading DDR5 Gear 4. If you're using DDR4, it can only run in Gear 1 on a 1-to-1 ratio. But you can't. You have to be able to cool the. It's a heck of a lot. I did a lot of research, and that's why the PC. I don't want to get too technical because there's people there who have a clue what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But it will.
I know, but I understand what you mean. So obviously you're using an Intel CPU.
Yeah, it's a heck of a lot. And even and don't forget the Intel. My Intel CPU, as you already well know, I've only got 24 lanes. So how am I running 3 Samsung that uses 12 lanes and the graphics GPU that uses 16 lanes? How does that work? It doesn't. You know what I mean? Plus, I've also got an iGPU in here on my motherboard. So my PC is hybrid with variable RAM. So I can't run out of RAM. It's like I said.
It sounds like you've got some rocket science going on there.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable. But like I said, when people get to understand the technology, they will explain it a lot better than how I'm explaining it now. Because people's using AMD and say, yes, it's rocking. But I'm not. I'm using Intel and it's kicking.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm also not sold on this AMD CPUs for the win.
Yeah.
It creates that perception, yes. But it actually really depends game to game as well, and the cache on the AMDs, that helps, but there's a lot of other things the Intel does again that the AMDs can't do. No, and one must always remember as well, Star Citizen is still getting developed. They only switched to Vulkan now, so it's a new graphics technology kind of kicking in right now only. So this year I think we're going to see a lot of advancements in optimizing the graphics and stuff. So building a PC around Star Citizen performance, just that, and spending all your money on that, is maybe not necessary yet, because throughout the year I think even less expensive PCs are going to see a lot of performance boosts with Star Citizen because of the optimization that's coming.
I would disagree. And I'll tell you the reasons why. 2 years ago, I said to everybody, which they didn't believe me, the year 2025, Star Citizens will blossom. That is because of the next generation of tech. We're in 2025 now, and everything is now Gen 5. If you put anything in there of Gen 4, it messes up the performance of the PC. It's underperforming, and now everything in my PC is all Gen 5, and it's unlimited. I can't run out of this. I've only got 48 gigs of RAM running in 9,200 megahertz. It's just ridiculous. But like you said, it's until you've got it, you can't see it. And when you do see it, you're telling people, you know what I mean? But what's happened now? Sorry about me. What do you call it? You can't afford to buy this stuff because something's gone wrong with the RAM industry. Buy RAM.
Yeah, the AI shit.
You know what I mean?
That's what's going wrong.
RAM was supposed to only cost me
Between
1,000.
Nvidia and friggin' the RAM, yeah, we're knackered from this year onwards.
It's just
And
ridiculous.
NVIDIA GPU, NVIDIA GPUs is also about to get more expensive because
Exactly. It's
they are
ridiculous.
stocking-
I was
they are
Basically,
also,
stocking AI.
everything that uses RAM, we're going to be knackered price-wise.
But NVIDIA is not because of RAM. They simply.
I know it's the price.
Their,
They're getting rid of the the 70s and the 80s.
No,
Just want-
they
oh,
are-
the
it's
60s.
AI. It's AI. It's
they,
AI.
they are prioritizing the AI industry. They are moving away from supplying the gamer industry, ramping down production on GPUs. Hence, it will get more expensive. But their chips and their technology is going to go towards AI now. So, yeah, everybody's moving away from the gamer industry, and that's why the stuff is getting. So it's not a good time for the game industry actually at the moment with regards to the hardware makers. I do believe it will. Someone will pick up the slack. Other manufacturers and stuff probably, but it's going to take a while because they'll have to build factories and things and stuff to, make RAM and stuff physically again. And
Okay.
all these things.
I'll tell you the knock-on effect. Everybody's buying out the RAM, and the RAM's gone up. Don't you have to put the RAM on the motherboard? And then they're going to run out of the motherboards, and the RAM motherboards are going to go up in price by 30%. It's not.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's at least it's different motherboards because like server architecture uses different kind of motherboards. It will not affect the motherboards we buy as gamers, but they do use the same RAM, DDR5. Hence the RAM issue. But,
Motherboards.
you're right.
Motherboards are starting to go up. They've gone up 30% already. They've gone up by 30%, and they're difficult to get hold of.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be a good year for hardware, I guess, but I'm sure the slack will get picked up by other manufacturers throughout the year.
It will when the Cam 2 comes out. They have to come down when the Cam 2 comes out. Because I need 256 gigabytes of RAM because I do AI, you see what I mean? And AI, there's so much going on, it's just hard to explain it.
Yeah, I just wish this bloody AI bubble will burst now. I'm so over AI.
Well, believe it or not, I need it. Reason why I need it, I'm dyslexic. And without it, writing things, I couldn't do it without
right.
it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when you see all these texts,
I'm slightly dyslexic myself.
yeah,
That's why earlier I accidentally write stuff like, I do like OLED, but I mean to write, I don't like OLED. I forget to, it's like my brain thinks to fast forward for what I want to type.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do
lunch price.
today?
So repeat again.
What are you guys going to do in Star Citizen today?
Well, at the moment, I do just come out of the I've just come out of the Icarus, and I'm now fitting up the Polaris because I want to do this role. 1 minute. Let me just come out of this. Oh, it won't let me in. I got to be in a ship. Oh yes, it will do it. No, it won't let me in. I want to get the the missiles of the Polaris, you see. But I have to have certain ships because I'm doing it solo. I want to prove to people that if they can do it solo, you see, without dying. But to set up is not a 5-minute job, you see.
I get that. Do you need money in game?
No?
See, you've got 17 million bucks.
No, I don't. Okay. Which the economy in the game is so bad.
I know, I've got a lot of money myself. I sold a few components and it made me a billionaire.
You sold components? What type of components?
Like the F4, even a few XL1 and the JS 500s for the Perseus. When the Perseus came out, lots of people were looking for the stuff for the Perseus.
Oh, I get you now. I get you now.
So I sold, I think it was only like 4 FR86s, 4 JS 500s that we got in a contested thing. And 1 or 2 XL1s. And someone paid me $1 billion for it.
Yeah, I don't. The committee is the one that does the logistics. I used to do the logistics, but I'm just sick of making money. So I'm a bridge commander, basically.
No, I'm just saying, so because I can give you.
No,
it's just I've got a lot of money. I can't use it. I'm actually trying to give some of it away. If there's any ships you want to buy, you can buy all the ships in the game if you want.
I think Little Miss will snap your hand off.
I'm going to turn my PC on in a few minutes, then anybody needs money, I can help.
1 second, I'm just doing all this. You see, with me, it's difficult because I do perma death, so I play the game as if the game's finished. You know what I mean? And it's really hard sometimes. And it's boring and it's tedious. I'm making a mistake here. It's not the ammo that I need. Weapons, it's not the weapons I need. I'm making a mistake here, you know. Hey, what's that?
Protecting others, all in triumph, healing too. Every moment in space, Christmas magic true. Oh, ho, ho, in the stars we go. So hold on tight, let the stars be our guide. Through laughter and hugs, let your spirits collide. From Polaris to right trees, air faith and joy X2. Merry Christmas in the stars, from all of us to you.
Have I got all my stuff? I've not got my gun.
Slides low, bubbling like warm nebula vapor. Drums rolling slow, bass creeps up like a planet rising. Testing, why? Level sweet baby, let's fly. Sax flares bright, we drop stick.
When me glide into the deep space night, stars them shimmer like them know me right.
Have I got everything?
Baby, your signal warm up me flight. Girl, the way you steer it move me soul. You turn coastal lanes into paradise all. Your presence blaze like a solar flare. Every beat of the old tell me you're there.
Girl, lift me high where the comets flame. Higher than quantum drive, carry me away. Her never know space, love sweet so short.
Till we open every hidden door.
Hold me tight, squeeze me right. Only till the end of the night. I am supplying.
What is that big long thing in?
Strong
Fire extinguisher pepper.
Oh,
What?
he's talking about this thing here. He really doesn't want me to elaborate. That big long thing.
Oh yeah, I was saying, how big long.
I don't know what it is actually. It's a placeholder.
In the cockpit flame. Girl, your voice sweeter than starlight breeze. You settle the turn.
No, it's this big black thing at the bottom left. Oh, is it grey? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
What?
Can you drag it out of the inventory behind you in the game? Can you drag it out?
Yeah. But I might lose it.
Is it that boomstick thing?
No, that's not a broomstick. Broomstick looks different.
Me hear your voice cut through the storm. Your tone alone.
What was it under again? I've forgotten.
Weapons.
Yeah, I mean weapons.
No, you didn't. You clicked out of it. Now you're back in it. Oh, we get this thing. It keeps desyncing. What's the story?
Yeah, the inventory is a bit iffy, but that is a weird.
It is iffy.
Yeah, it must be going in your corner.
strong as I can fly. I never knew a love like this before.
You've almost got me running to shop to go buy the quest.
I love the quest, man.
Look at Mist, you want a quest? Cause I won't need it after a couple of weeks.
The thing with the quest, I mean, it doesn't cost as much as a Pimax. Plus, you can do way more with a quest than a Pimax because it's got a computer inside as well. It can run native stuff. You can watch TV in it. You can watch 3D movies on your own, lie in bed, watch movies. There's so many other things.
Yeah, but you have to sign up to their bleeding club thing or whatever.
No. I mean, it's a meta device. You can just use an email address and a password to make an account, and then you get access to the Meta Quest store, like a Google store, similar to that, Play Store. I mean, App Store, where you can buy all the apps or get free ones. Some are free. Some you can buy, and there's really cool stuff, and then you can use it on its own. You don't even have to connect it to a PC. But using something like Virtual Desktop, which I found is the best way to connect to a PC, because you can do it wirelessly on Wi-Fi 6, and it's even faster on a Wi-Fi 6 connection than a wired connection to your PC using Virtual Desktop. So, a Quest 3, really, in my opinion, for the win.
And Yoza, this
Why
is.
did you put the thing away? We wanted to see what it actually looked like.
It
in your hand.
wouldn't come out. I tried it. It wouldn't come out. I tried to put it in the hand. I tried to put it in there, and he wouldn't allow it.
It's just some sort of a weird place.
It didn't go on the backpack, no.
No, it went. No, I put it in the backpack. Okay.
No,
then.
on the backpack, on the outside of your backpack. That's the only way we're going to get to see it, if it fits on the outside of the backpack.
Or if you just drop it on the floor. Right?
Yeah.
No, we tried
On the
that.
floor. If it doesn't want to drop on the floor, it's not going to go anywhere.
It's not that. Got them on the floor, you see.
You seem to be reluctant, like you know what it is, but you don't want to show anybody else.
No, because I know what you're like, Yoza. The commission's been telling me.
I mean, I won't tell Chris Roberts if he's been up to no good in his beautiful game. Even though me and Chris go back a long way.
Whoa.
Oh, goodness. Did you guys play Wing Commander?
I haven't played that in years.
I played Wing Commander when I was a boy. Yeah, my brother.
That means you
The
must
only
be
thing I
the
came across was Wing Commander 4 on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I also played Wing Commander 4. That was just when CD-ROMs came out for PC.
Does that mean you had the Atari ST?
No, we played it on a PC. My dad's Olivetti PC. And he just got this Sony something library. It was the first CD-ROMs for PC.
Well, when I first played, I go back as the Atari. That's how far back I went back.
Oh, well, with regards to that, I go to Spectrum ZX. I had a Spectrum ZX.
Hey, you trying to tell me you're older than me?
I'm not older than you, I don't know. But I'm pushing 50.
Look at Yoza. I think you got competition here.
Don't drag me into your ageism.
Yoza doesn't want to admit he's ancient. I've lost a weapon.
No, he didn't.
I'm turning 50 this year.
You still got a long way to go.
I'll be a pensioner in a few months' time.
Oh, poor Yoza. Oh.
I'm turning 50 this year, but I'm also in the end of November I went on pension. Until I need money again, then I'll be off pension.
You mean you're going to retire young?
Yeah, I'm semi-retired. Only for a few months. That's the way I see it. I'm taking a bit of a small sabbatical.
I've been retired for 20 odd years. No, 25 years now I've been retired or somewhere close.
So you're close to your 90s now then.
You know what I mean? And I'm still kicking, I'm still rocking. When I start walking, all the women them hide. I don't know why. Look at this. Snapped you up, didn't I?
No, but I must say that's what I enjoy about Star Citizen is the older folk playing the game as well.
Yeah. No, I always say I spent a lot of money on this game. I've always said that if I go, because Star Citizen is so buggy, if I start to play, this will be going in the box. That's the only problem with this, because it is stressful at times. You fall out with your friends, all kinds of rubbish.
I know, it's like a second life for me.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'm the same. My PC is completely built for Star Citizen. I do not play other games anymore. I strictly just play Star Citizen.
Well, over the 13 years I've been buying the AAA games as they release, but I tried to start playing them and I keep missing Star Citizen, so I put it down and go back to Star Citizen.
Exactly the same with me. The last one, I bought the Ark Raiders, I played it for an afternoon and that was, what?
Look at Miss, the only game he couldn't play was Doom.
Doom.
No, I'm taking a piss out of Yoza.
The odd game I do play still with some friends once in a while, and that's free, is Call of Duty, Warzone.
Yoza can't see to shoot straight.
No, that's me.
And Battlefield series.
Battlefield is too fast for me, I can't enjoy it.
BF2 is my baby, and never went to the others, never liked them.
Yeah, Battlefield 3 I enjoyed still, but this new ones, I mean, I just get bored and someone shoots me dead. It's like, I can't even focus or try, it's just like,
even Star Citizen has the influence on me with my Twitch, the streamers that I watch. right? Mainly they stream Star Citizen, but recently some of them have started to go over to others, like Ark, that one you just mentioned.
Yeah, Ark
Like,
Raiders.
stop watching
Ark
them,
Raiders is
Brendan.
very cool game.
I'm not interested in
I
other
think-
games.
I think it's just a temporary thing. People are taking a slight break because obviously this is a long patch at the moment with CIG being on holiday and Christmas, and just to change it a little bit, but they won't go away from Star Citizen. It's temporary. They just try something else for shits and giggles.
Well, at the end of the day, they're only in it for the money. They're not really fans of any of the game. That's my attitude.
Look
A
at me.
lot of them
Yeah.
are in it just for the money. I agree with that, Yoza.
Look at Miss. I think somebody else has come in the chat and said something. We must have missed him.
Well, I can't see anybody else. The last comment was from Tolly. Send you a friend request.
Tony Partner. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's the
my-
last
that's
trap.
like a YouTube name.
Is it Tolly? I thought it looks like a double L to me.
T-O-L-I.
TLI. It's sort of a
See,
play
that's
on
how my
words
eyesight is
in my language.
I cannot see the I. You can only see two L's. That's crazy.
Open your eyes.
Oh, look who's talking.
No, I must admit, I noticed that it looks funny. The font in YouTube is funny.
Yeah.
I could read it, Yoza. Got my glasses on.
It's a monocle, is it? You use monocular. Oh, that's what I want to check. Did that patch take away from my monocular that I bought? I still have me. I still have me. What do you call it? That big rocket launcher thing, or whatever it's called.
Have you?
Ubuntu.
What have you found?
No, the one, not the one that fires the triple rockets. The other one. No, I haven't. I'm not bothered in doing any missions to get tubes and things. If I can't buy it in the shops, I don't have it. I found the what's it called? The railing gun, is it?
Railgun.
Railgun, sorry, yeah.
Railgun is nice.
I was in Boom. What's it called? The station, Pepper? Boom, is it? What do they call it?
Yeah, Bloom.
B-L-O-O-N.
Bloom.
Yeah.
And
Bloom.
I got up in the spawned in my room. I woke, you know how dark it is in there. As I walked over, I was going to use the interact with the thing, the inventory screen, but I caught a glimpse of something in the shadow at the foot, at my feet. So I interacted with it, and it was one of them railings lying on the ground. So I've had it ever since. That great railing, yoo-hoo!
I remember Yoza being scared of his own shadow. Could I get him to go to Pyro? No. Now he lives there.
No, I don't. I only went that once when it was feasible for me to do the clean-up with my reclaimer after you'd done the mission. But it's all changed now, hasn't it?
So what's you guys' name in-game?
Pepper.
Was it you also that said who wanted money?
Little Miss. Little Miss.
Yeah, it's
Is
me.
it just Little Miss as it is in the Discord?
Yeah,
UK.
Little Miss UK, yeah. But I'm not on game right now.
You don't need to be in game. Little Miss. Do it again. You're telling people how to play the game and you don't play the game. What is? I'll show you a name. 1 second.
You're gonna have to accept it first. When I see you on the online one day, I'll just send it to you. But you'll get an invite from me, okay? Or I can just send the money to someone else and you guys can get it.
What is it? What is the name in game? What is it? Contract. 1 minute. I'll get you a name in a sec.
My name is the same as it is in Discord. You can send me an invite, I can join you guys.
That's her name. Have you seen it? Can you see it? Top right. Oh, he's not come up yet. Yeah, he's come up there, yeah.
Hold on, keep it. Yeah, I sent her a friend request. And you're Pepper01.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. That's fine, I got that.
I'm actually going into space. Let's get my mission up.
I think the best way to do things, invites and things like that, when a person isn't in the game is through Spectrum, innit?
Are you in the game, Yozo?
No, not at the moment. I just came out because I was supposed to be having my lunch now, but I hung around chatting.
See, that's why I
What's
want
your
to be
time
wireless.
difference? About 2 hours ahead of us, are you? Or something like that in Africa, South Africa.
I think at the moment I'm 1 hour and a few minutes. 10 minutes to 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's well, 10 to 1 here, almost. It's gone 10, just almost 10 to 1.
And then I'm 2
hours
hours
ahead. Yeah.
Your summertime, we're just 1 hour ahead. When the clock changes. It's similar.
So what is the time of the season of the year where you are?
It's
Is
summer.
it your
it's high
winter,
summer.
your summer?
It's summer. It's high summer now. It's 34 degrees outside now.
There was summer over there. Wow.
We're,
We're
Love that.
here in
Exactly.
Ireland. I'm in Ireland and it's -1 today. Bastard.
Jeez, I wish I could have that. Because it's such a thing with a PC in this hotness. Like, my PC room is so hot. 26 degrees at the moment inside my PC room.
Why you guys got all the fantastic weather?
Pepper's on his way over to you, Blaze. He's coming over to you. You
Who?
love the hot weather. You.
Oh,
You love the hot weather.
Yeah, we've got lovely weather. I live in Cape Town, so with the sea and everything there, it's beautiful.
I'm going to elope. I'm sick of this English weather.
That means you're running away with somebody, Pepper. Who are you trying to take with you?
You.
No, leave him here. Leave him here.
Oh, little miss, I see we are friends now. I can send you money.
You never answered the question, Yosa.
I never what?
You never answered the question.
Oh yeah, who's taking with you? He doesn't mention you at all. Yeah, I know.
No. I think your passport runs out this year and all. It's never been used.
What's the other letters after space bar? What do they stand for? Space bar TJIE, is it?
Yeah, that's like, again, a mix of my language, Afrikaans, with English, and it literally just means small, so it makes like a baby bird, it means like a small bird.
Like a cub, yeah.
So it's just, I don't like numbers in my name. So
Yeah.
that's always, actually it's just Beerkie. Beerkie is how I pronounce it.
Oh,
So Beerkie has always been my gamer sort of tag. I just made it to Star Citizen.
yeah.
But it's my Discord name, Twitch name. It's based
Yeah.
on Star Citizen, everything. How much money have you got? That little
How
man.
much I got? 800,000. Everybody
you
else
got?
got millions.
Look at Mrs. always buying fancy nail varnish.
Yeah, I'll give you some for manual. And you can go buy yourself something. But don't waste it.
He likes to go to the expensive shopping boutique in
Oh,
What's
it's
the New Babbage?
New Babbage. Get my boot.
Well, I like that one there. But then free and New Cabbage is also fun. Oh, even Area 15 as well. But if you go to Lorville, that's where all the ships are.
That's my home planet.
No, I like New Babbage. There's a certain pair of boots I like in the New Babbage shop. It's in they turn into female boots, see, not male boots.
Yeah, they're bloody expensive, those like ankle, what are they? Stilettos, aren't they, kind of thing?
Yeah. I can wear them in the game, but I can't wear them in real life, so I might as well do something with them. If I wore it for a life, I'd break your bloody neck. That would please Pepper.
Well, some of the things that I've seen they wear now, like they're what, 8 or 9 inches high. It's not
I
surprising.
can wear them.
Okay, miss, I'll send you some money.
Thank
Let
you.
me know when you see how much. But it should be enough for a pair of boots.
Just enjoy it a little bit before they do the white.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm chucking money left, right, and center. Because I guess next batch-ish we're gonna get away.
So,
Yeah, I've got this Bugs in 4.5 space where all my ships, once I've initially powered them on when I call them up for the first time, they will constantly keep switching themselves on full power, and they actually burn the fuel away as well, you know. So they're like, if my Idris, if I put my ships on the runway there, you know, and then even if I go upstairs to the bridge and come back down, they're all fired up, you know.
Do you also play with joystick?
Yeah, like the cheap version of T16000s.
Okay. I'm familiar with them. I started this one. Nothing wrong with them. Good sticks.
You know, Little Miss uses them also.
And you sure it's not like? Do you power your ship off when you park?
Yeah, I always do. It doesn't matter whether you do the engine off and power off; it still fires up completely. There's an IC out there. There's a load of us. Got it.
Oh, but it's only with the big ship, isn't it? With, like,
No, it's
those-
every ship. Even my hover bikes and everything. There's no discrimination.
So they just power themselves up, even if you power them down.
Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't do it physically in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You leave the area. Like if I was to take one of my ships out the Idris and fly off to do a mission and come back, they're all fired up, including the Idris, you know? That's the killer as well.
It's strange. Have you tried to do a character reset perhaps?
Yeah, I tried it yesterday. They never came back to me.
No, you do it on your own on the website.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Then-
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know the runnings of it. Yeah, I mean, you normally don't even have to get a confirmation email and you can do it, but no, they didn't, and it didn't change the option to, you know, restart it.
Oh, you missed. Well, but if you do the character reset, sometimes you must just do it twice. I know what you mean with. So you just type your password, and just some bullshit reason. You don't even have to put something. Just say
The
problem.
first time I did it, I cancelled it. I wrote a big long explanation, right, to say, because I know the reasons why you're supposed to only use it for various things, and I know that probably the reason I'm doing it, but I was trying to explain to them my experience, you know, but because I went on, and like when I went to send the report, it said it's a limitation of 255 characters. I said,
yeah,
after
but
all that, I said, thank you.
they're not even gonna read that, trust me, because you can do a character reset every 1 hour now. It used to be 24 hours, but now it's just every hour you can even do it. So I just put in there, I just type problem, and then I press send, and it takes 15 minutes, and you do not get a
Yeah, I mean, I haven't for a long
confirmation
time,
email anymore.
and I can do it fairly quickly as well. You don't have to worry about 15 minutes either. But that's just like a cover, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that didn't help it. That is really strange.
I might do it now again in case I'm out to do it.
yeah, the only one you get the email for is the PTU user. When you do a character
Yeah, the
reset or whatever.
PTU one, yeah. You're right. Only the PTU one sends the email. But character reset not anymore.
Yeah.
The only other thing, but this is going to be taking some time, you could make a backup of your user folder and your keybind. You know that little file? Are you familiar
I know
with
all that, yeah.
Make a backup of that and then delete your user folder completely. And also go and delete your shaders. Weirdly enough, that one as well.
Oh, that's
And
a
then you
fucking
just-
nuisance. You know, like, because we're with, what you call the AMD one, what's it called? The shaders and that. They take as long as they do to do a full patch update. It's ridiculous it is.
Oh, is it? Yeah, the Vulkan. It's the same
Yeah, the
with
Vulkan
NVIDIA.
shade, yeah.
It has that little counter. Once you go into the menu, it starts 1%, 2%.
Yeah.
It takes time, I know. But okay, but okay, leave the shader, but at least just delete
There's
your.
also another bug I've developed in it. Everything works great in the PTU as usual. You know the new helmet, cool helmet interaction. You know.
Yeah.
Now instead of putting it on my hip, now I put it on the ground between my legs, semi sunk into the ground. That reminds me of an old bug from years ago as well.
Yeah, you see, so that's why there might be some corrupt data in your actual stuff like user and so on. Delete your user folder, just make a backup of your keybind. Delete your user folder, and then let the game verify itself. And then you open the game again. Don't put your keybind file back. First go in, it will be like a fresh, brand new install. And just see if your helmet and stuff like that perhaps works now. And then if it does, just copy your keybinds back into the folder and select your keybinds again in the keybinds.
And you have to do all that freaking pissing around, switching the freaking left and right. I hate that carry on. And some other things don't actually operate. I use what's his name, Psycho Thingamajigs thing. But we use an extra program then so that we can use multiple things on each fucking key.
Do you only use the two joysticks or the foot pedals as well?
Pardon?
Do you only use the two joysticks or do you use foot pedals as well?
Oh no, only two joysticks. That's more than enough.
And then you don't need
I
any
use
other
a
software.
program called Joy to Key, so I can help pull the left trigger. That's like an Alt key, and then I can use other things on the other thing, to do multiple choices.
I understand.
Pissing around with all that.
It could be that software that's screwing around.
No, it's their laziness. Everything worked perfect in the PTU, and when I did a renaming of the PTU thing, there was no update. That means lazy bastards didn't even do the normal full thing and send it over to the live.
No, but that is normal because the last PTU released Canada is what's going to be the first live. That's why it's easier just to rename PTU to live. There won't be an update or anything because that is.
No, there's always even a tiny update. Whether it be megabytes or kilobytes, there always is, but there wasn't a single thing on this one.
Not always, actually, but okay. But
I'm what you call it. I'm Evo Catty, mate, and I know all the ins and outs of Star Citizen.
Okay, yeah, right. I'll definitely, because what I've noticed, there's a log file in your live folder that keeps going, patch to patch. I mean, one of us actually ever clears that, downloads a new fresh one or something even. Sometimes, maybe once a year, it's actually maybe good to just delete the game completely off your PC. Just make a backup of your keybinds and download a fresh copy. Do the character reset. I always do a character reset before a new patch releases.
Oh, I've got the characters set up, so I just click on them once and I'm done. And currently I'm John Wick. You ever see anybody looking like John Wick? It's me!
No, but I mean with character character reset, sorry. I do a character reset in the website.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was thinking of the customized character.
No, I'm with you there. Yeah, that you can save. That you can save as well.
Yeah, that's the one I tried the other day, wasn't it?
So yeah, I would actually, because that doesn't sound like a normal problem with the ships doing what you're saying they're doing.
We've had problems in the past with engines on and all that, but I've never come across them actually eating up the fuel, which is the annoying thing. And the worst culprit I found out the ships I own was this Gladius that I ended up getting with the Dominus pack. That went down 30% very quickly.
You mean the quantum field?
No. No, quantum's great. No, it's hydrogen.
The hydrogen. Yeah, there was a thing with the hydrogen, but they lowered it a while back. They did do something with hydrogen fuel. Look, there was a lot of stuff that got rebalanced in this new patch. From fuel, obviously, to guns, as you know. All the stuff with regards to engineering. But I definitely have found that it's not a bad idea also to sometimes just delete the shaders and let it get a fresh set.
Viper Star says to come back and say, "Oops, sorry about that, folks. Sorry you spoiled your Christmas experience." But we had to rush off because we need to spend our money that we donated to.
They must take a holiday as well.
They do it every year.
But I'm not as worse off as some poor people. Some people are still going through that book. They cannot get into the game at all. And you know, it's just disgraceful. It is. They're amateurs.
I had that with, I think it was 318. For the whole patch, I couldn't get it. I could only join on friends, but I couldn't launch in on my own.
Crazy.
And I write to them, they write back to me. I don't think they actually knew the problem, but there was definitely a major database problem because a few people had it.
Oh, God,
people. Yeah. And it just fixed itself with 319. So I don't think they admit to everything always. They don't have to, I guess it's alpha. We are just
I suppose the word open, development doesn't mean nothing, I suppose, yeah. It means being open to to your backers, your supporters. Tell them they're embarrassed in case, somebody says, "Oh, I can tell you what the problem was there," and they're not part of the CIG development, then can go, "Oh God, they can all see that we don't really know what the fuck we're talking about. We're all only youngsters trying to get into we want to be dev." Because all the decent tech and devs have gone.
Well, another thing, certain things they deliberately don't give attention because they know what the issue is and they know it's been addressed in the technology that they are planning to introduce later, like, for example, Vulkan or server meshing or new planet tech or whatever, but they won't say that.
Yes.
Where's Pepper? Is he still there? I see him flying.
He's munching.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
I know you're eating. I think you're munching.
I've been
So what is the plan? What is Pepper going to try and do now?
I'm being chased by capital ships. They're
You
chasing me
need
all
some
over.
protection.
Eh?
Do you need some protection?
If you want to join up, you can do. 1 minute. If you want to join up, you can do.
I'm also just eating something quickly. I'll send you a friend request then.
Priority rear shield. It looks like it looks for the Pepper, is it?
That is definitely the Polaris.
So you're a Gatling. I wish I could be a Gatling. I would like.
Oh wait a minute, who's what, where? I'm just out on a survey at the moment, thinking I'm going to beat this system. But with what I've learned up to now, the ships are not blown up in the game. Well, they are, but they're not. So the Polaris,
Yeah.
I have to board it and shut it down and kill the NPCs, which is sounding pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's really annoying, this blowing up. Sometimes I like to just go be a mid-robo, and it's so annoying when stuff don't want to blow up.
I've just put Pepper's in-game name in the Discord chat.
I see. Pepper.
Pepper's in-game name is Pepper. Pepper's.
I see that now.
So, Little Miss, are you Pepper's wife, or am I getting it wrong?
Don't wish that on her, will you?
Oh, you're just his assistant?
She's his personal slave.
Just
Oh, I
jealous.
should use the term.
You're just
Sorry about that, Pepper.
you're just jealous. Am I speaking? Yeah, you're just jealous.
No, look, I am properly jealous because I don't have a assistant. I only have a parrot, and that's me.
You have a parrot?
Yeah, I've got a proper parrot. He's a Solomon Eclectus. He comes from the Solomon Island.
It's just got an African grey. Brilliant.
No, the Solomon Eclectus is that proper green parrot, like the pirates went there.
Oh, yeah.
The pirate parrot.
They can live for, what, 100 years or something like that?
Well, no, 100, but apparently 40 odd years, yes. So I put him in my will. In fact, I'm leaving all my money to him for the person that has to look after him, to support him.
Oh, I always looked after. I'm good at looking after parrots.
Oh, all of a sudden you got educated, Yoda. All of a sudden he's got educated. All these years I thought Yoda was dumb.
I'd like Dr. Doolittle. I can
He
speak to
just
the
plays
animals.
dumb.
Pretty
He
Polly,
just plays
pretty
it.
Polly. Pieces of eight,
Cracker.
pieces of eight.
Polly want a cracker? Doesn't
Well,
get
the
a cracker.
thing is, he speaks Afrikaans, so you're gonna have to learn the language.
Oh, that's easy. I just go to Holland or wherever it is, Dutchland.
Yeah, the Netherlands is similar, you're right.
No, I used to have a Senegal parrot.
Oh yeah, the Senegals are awesome too.
So one of them, very well tamed. Used to sit on my shoulder throughout the day.
Yeah, mine
and
does
when in the back
everything
of the
with
cage
me.
at night.
He literally goes everywhere with me. We go camping together. We go
Oh,
everywhere.
So he's all green, or has he got bits of red and with that in it or what?
He's all green, but he's got red under his feathers and a little bit of blue on the tips of his feathers.
What kind of size would he be? I suppose it's hard to describe.
He's African grey size. If you Google Solomon Eclectus, let me see if I can put a picture here in the chat.
I don't know how I'm going to get the Polaris away from his skanks.
And they're
it's
also
okay,
they're also the only species where the males are green and the girls are red.
Oh,
yeah, because
until-
normally,
Until 19 something, they actually believe it's two different species.
wow.
But yeah, it's just the boys and the
At
girls.
least, I mean, at least like red, the girls look nicer than the green. Like the peacocks, where I mean, it's totally backed up on it. The males are the spectacular displayers and all that, and the girls are kind of just boring colours. I think muted colours.
a
Yeah,
lot
with
of birds are like that though.
the parrots though, I noticed that it's somehow different because I mean they're all beautiful. There's a picture in the chat. I'm not sure if we can open or see.
Ah, yeah.
Not the best picture, but you get the idea.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You couldn't, by any chance, type the actual name that you said because I couldn't hear it properly.
Oh yes, sorry. Solo. In short, I just refer to
Solomon
the
Eclectus. Right.
But the Solomon is the proper name of the species because they only come, or they're only from the Solomon Island. That's their habitat.
And what are they like? Are they good talkers? Like they like?
Yeah, very. And the thing about the males, they are very lovable. Like, he honestly doesn't bite. He just wants to cuddle. And he would sit on your shoulder, and with his beak, yes, he would nibble your ear, like giving you goosebumps. But he never bites to hurt or something.
Oh, I'll tell you what. My sister's Africa Grey female.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, she was graped up to a couple of years ago, and she's just gone vicious now. So when it comes to changing stuff in the big cage and all that, she has to kind of wait until she's at the other end so she can change the feed trays and all that kind of stuff.
You know, that's unfortunately it's African grey thing, because the different species, they have very different personalities, and African greys are some of the most moody, angriest parrots actually on the planet. The African greys, they would bond to only one person in a family, and anyone else will be attacked to death even. Bite personally, and that's the little Senegals. They're also
That's the one I had.
What was that, like pigeon size, is it, kind of thing?
No, it's just about half the size normally. That the one face has got about half the size of those.
I think that they're all African grey kind of size. Even the Solomon, the Electus, they're like an African grey size parrot.
I forgot the bloody bullets.
I just found it. Oh no.
But he would attack males. He was good as gold with females, but any males went close to him, he would attack them because he felt threatened.
Yeah, you see, it's like they bond to. I believe it's like it's like the way you bring them up. You know, if you, what's the word? If you introduce them to a lot of situations and not always just let them be in the cage. Like mine is open. He's all over the house. He's not caged. He only sleeps in his little cage, like a nest in there. You know? But when we're at home, he's open. And that changes things as well.
My sister can't let hers out now. She used to love like flying around freely. The two dogs would be going mad trying to get.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I know, but apparently the rules the house, like rules the roost, but over all the other animals.
I used to have a girlfriend with cats, and they actually got used to each other. Like the cats knew the parrot's part of the family, but eventually they were scared of him. He would like look at them and like just make a sudden movement towards them, like that shake, and then they scatter.
Oh.
I like the way I used to have a girlfriend because the fact that the parrots scared him off.
Yeah. Maybe the parrots scared her off too. So Missy, where do you guys in the UK live? Also up north or what?
North. I'm north. Manchester. Basically around the corner from CIG's main office.
Oh, so you can go and knock on their door, and if they don't sort shit out, you can
we practically
see them in person.
We practically grew up together. I know that sounds like I'm exaggerating, but he only lived around the corner from me when he was writing all them games.
Oh, Chris?
Yeah. He lived in Burnage, and I lived in Moss Side.
Oh, so he's always been in the UK himself?
Yeah.
When
I first met him, I was on the Atari, and I couldn't get the Wing Command to work, and that's where I met him. I met him in a game called, what was it? Game, I think it was called. I can't remember, in the Arndale Centre. I think he was only a kid, he's only about 3 years younger than me, and he was in university at the time.
Oh, right, okay. So is he actually a proper dev himself, or
No,
more of
no, he is the founder of Star Citizens.
Yeah, but he doesn't code or anything. He's more of the ideas and stuff.
No, he was the guy.
Movie making side.
No, he is actually a programmer. As he was getting older.
Oh, so he was a programmer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how he started with the Wing Command, and then he went into all these other things. You know what I mean? When you're young, you try new things and whatnot.
Yeah.
See, when I came to Star Citizens,
the way I remember him is he's a coder, a programmer, but he was also always very interested in the whole cinematic part of it, mixing movies, because that's what I mean, the Wing Commander, all the long cutscenes. And I'm still worried that we're going to get a lot of long cutscenes with Squadron.
yeah, well, when I came to Star Citizens, believe it or not, I didn't know he was the same guy who I met many years back, you know what I mean? Because we were all kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's only when there are certain things, I put two and two together and then started to work. Oh shit, you know what I mean? Basically, because I was a programmer, but my parents didn't want me to be that sort of thing, because programming computers was not the thing in them. They want me to go get a job, tinker with cars.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I picked my own career from there.
Okay, so you've been an IT guy in your life.
Say again?
So you've also been an IT guy.
Yeah,
your whole
programmer,
life.
all them things. We did all them things when we were kids. That's why I know so much about computers.
Yeah, and you Yoser as well. You've
Say
got
again?
an IT background as well.
Yeah.
Is Yoser also got an IT background?
The only IT background he's got is me. No, he's an IT specialist now, seriously.
Yo's just a dumb Irishman.
No, when I first met Yoza, you could talk to him about IT, but now he's getting there, you know. He almost knows as much. He almost knows more than me.
So what's Yoser's tribe?
Say again?
What is Yoser's tribe? What is his thing?
Oh,
How did he...
Got a mouthful of food, I'll answer you.
Okay. And Little Miss? What's your tribe?
Oh.
What's my crime?
No, he wants to know, what do you do? I rent her out.
Yeah, you wish.
I rent her out. I'm always
He
picking her out.
tries. He tries.
I'm a joker. Remember, I'm a joker. I like to take the piss. So
I completely get you.
He likes to think he's my pimp. Put it that way. But
Alright.
he's not.
Okay.
now
I know people like that.
you don't take me seriously, because I'll piss you off. But I don't mean piss you off. I'm a joker, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I completely get you, man. I'm actually the same.
Yeah.
If I know you better and stuff, you'll notice that I'm very subtle, sarcastic sometimes, taking the piss.
I mean, all he wanted to do was kill me.
So does everybody else.
Now he doesn't waste his bloody time.
Right,
So
are you
are
ready for this?
Well, go on.
Yeah, I am.
Right, here's the story. I was born... Pull up a sandbag. No, I was born in Hong Kong of Irish parents. My father and mother went over from Ireland to Merseyside, and they tried to get work and all that there. My father joined the army, and he was shipped out to Hong Kong, and my mother followed him out there, carrying me, you know, still carrying me in the womb, 6 weeks on the ferry to get there, you know.
Yeah.
So we never kind of settled down in any one area when we came back to UK. She was always moving and buying houses and renovating them and moving on and all. So we ended up anyway back at Merseyside, because most of her brothers and sisters had emigrated over there from Ireland, you know, which was obviously the first port of call when you think about it. Sail off to America and all the rest of it, and paying spam and this season off. But then I joined the British Army myself, and I was in it for the first 6 years of my adult life. And then I came out and came over to Ireland partly to see if I could find work here, and also my grandmother had just recently lost her brother, who was kind of her company in her house, you know, that way. So I was kind of filling the void and looking for work at the same time. So I did mostly like low labour jobs, like security guards and all that, you know. But then I fell on my feet. I got this job doing security at what was an up-and-coming venue, theatre venue and all that kind of thing. It changed around for could do different things, you know. And I was asked by the stage manager at the end of one week's run of an opera or something like that. Are you doing anything for the next week? I said, we only do security here when the show's running, you know. He said, well, listen, we need to have this building changed around, all the staging taken down and all the seating stripped down and reconfigured for another thing that's coming up, you know. So I started working, doing that for them as well, and doing security when the shows were running, you know. So I did that for the last 18 working years of my life before we were made redundant, which was 18 years ago as well, actually. So I've done nothing really since then. I tried to retrain to do with the PC and all that, but then when I realised that it wasn't a case of as simple as all right, like you've got a knack with PCs and fixing them and all that. You had to get those proper certifications, as if you were training, you know, to work for corporations and all that kind of shit.
Fucking story of my life, for the swear word. I'm so over. I've done a million certifications, and I don't even know what I've done. I don't even have all the certifications anymore, like physically. I don't. Honestly, I must put together a CV again now, and I can't remember what I've done.
You know something? I've known Yoza 7 years now, and the only thing I knew about him was his nickname, Yoza. You just got his whole life story.
All right, so you're glad you met me now. Now you know Yoza better.
But I've just realised something though. I've just spilled out my life story, and Pepper's fucking streaming to the world. Oh my god!
Well, that's good. People need
No,
to be
no,
aware.
Yoza, you forgot to give me your credit card details.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That didn't work. It didn't work.
And I thought that was 0121.
Yeah, and I'm familiar with the UK. I lived in the UK for 3 years, around the Y2K era. I went to the UK in '99. Then I was there for 3 years, and I was working for the NHS. And eventually, they actually offered me a permanent position, which I should have taken maybe now, but there was girls involved, and I thought I'm really done with the weather. Because I must admit, honestly, it was with me. I was driving to work. I worked in Reading, Berkshire, and I was driving to work one morning, and it was like almost like a lightning struck, and it was like, I want to come back to South Africa. And I was stupid, because if I stayed, I would have got citizenship a bit more, which nowadays would have helped. But just came to South Africa, and I just realized, oh shit, it's crap. And then I lived in the Middle East for 10 years. Went to the Middle East, Dubai. And that again was too hot, freaking hell. It's like every day is the same. It's 50 degrees. 50.
Wow.
It doesn't even help that you watch what's the weather going to be like tomorrow, because every day is the same. 50 degrees, sunshine.
Like all year round.
Well, in the winter it gets like a South African summer. It's cooler, but you're still between 27 and 35 degrees. So you can do more outdoorsy things. But otherwise, you just live indoors in air cons. I remember in the first week that I got there, my friend said, let's go to the sea, to the beach. And I couldn't wait getting there, just falling into that cool sea. And we parked on the beach, and I was running with my feet burning on that sand. And as I ran and I fell into the sea was like bath water. The sea is warm, like a bath.
Wow.
You do not understand how that takes the air out of your lungs, because you're expecting this nice coolness falling over your body. and then it's warm. It's like nothing I can describe. It's just so weird. But yeah, you climatize.
System anyway.
But again, it's an Arab world, so eventually I came back. And then I worked for a British company for the last 10 years, which I quit last year November. Trying to think of what I want to do now. And I'm considering of becoming a streamer. I'm thinking of, I've got the time now, should I give it a proper go? I've got all the stuff to do it. And I think I could be entertaining. But yeah, you know, once you start, you need to be, I know you have to be consistent and
Oh, that's it, isn't it? It's not like, if you need to make a living out of it, I wouldn't, no, I mean, I don't think I'd be totally dependent on making a success of being a streamer. I would, yeah, I mean, you'd be alright financially, you know, to get by, would you?
No, I don't think you would. Yeah, that's the thing, and specifically with the South African currency, I don't think I could make a living. But I'd be happy if I can just do it at least as a sideline, eventually carrying on, and if it can fund my PC hardware needs, you know, buying whatever new PC stuff to support the hobby. That's all I would want out of it. If it grows bigger, then bonus. But I would just like, and it's about having fun. For me, it's about, I don't really care about the money, you know. It should be fun. You should have fun to entertain, have a show. It must be like a show, you know, that you put on.
Yeah, I mean, if you made enough money to buy new components and things like that, that's a bonus, you know what I mean? You're enjoying, but the main thing is to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, just as at some time when the PC gets old, be able to buy a new CPU and a new graphics card, or maybe even get involved in all this, get all the guys to send you the different joysticks to test it on stream and give it away again or whatever. That would be fun.
I was actually suggesting that to Pepper this morning, because Pepper's good at all that kind of stuff, testing that. And I was saying, because he's into the VR at the moment and all that, maybe he should approach some of those companies and see if they'll give him the sets for nothing, you know, because he can promote it to everybody he knows.
And you should try that, Pepper, because I noticed Pimax is prioritizing, or at least, and I noticed there were smaller ones, but you should definitely get on Twitch as well, not just YouTube.
Yeah.
And obviously, yes, on Twitch you can't do the HDR streaming, but that's fine. OBS can manage that. It can push HDR if you want, but I wouldn't even be worried about the HDR streaming. It's actually just cool that you do it, though, which I do like. But at least definitely get yourself into Twitch, because I see Pimax, he's prioritizing people with 5090s because they know you need a 5090 to make it shine.
Well, I've been talking to them for a couple of months now. They've been showing them a lot of new tech and a lot of new ideas, and they're not gelling. You know what I mean? Basically, all they want is streamers. One minute. They just want streamers to promote the business. But the thing is, the people that are promoting the business, they don't know nothing about the equipment. They don't know nothing about the tech.
Yeah.
So it's like they're telling them what to say, you know what I mean? And I'm not into that. If I know something, that's what I want to promote, you know what I mean? And that is the reason why.
If you get the device, you're the kind of person, I mean, you understand pieces and stuff, you'll figure it out quickly. So you're a perfect person, I think, for this, because I do see Pimax is also, now that Star Citizen has got native VR, it's a big selling point for them to get people to get Pimaxes for Star Citizen. And they know the Star Citizen, especially the older community like you, freaking Ibukati, that has spent thousands on the game. It's nothing, that's the kind of target market they want to sell the Pimax hardware to. because they know these people are big spenders. So yeah, you must definitely tell them, send me a device that I can test on stream. And you will promise to do it for like a month. You give them a little bit of a contract from your side in the sense, you say I'll stream so many streams for so long, specifically with your device, and show people how to use it. I'll do it all on stream. And you might be lucky, they might send you one.
Hang on, Pepper's had a bit of an interesting moment here at the moment.
I noticed. He's in an F8 coming out of his...
He has actually spoken to my Max, asking that sort of thing, but I mean, at the moment they're not entertaining what he's asking them. They said to him they're giving money 10% off and all this, but I said to him, well, he's got the actual Max. By the time he's got it into the country, he's actually paid them that 10%, because he's got to ship it out to UK from wherever they are. So he's paid them
that's nice.
Even anyway, but they give 10%, 20%, he's paying that.
It's not.
And that's why I say, the thing is, using your own money on a Max, I'll be very reluctant, because, no offense, but you said you're an older gentleman. The vertigo, what do you call it? Just VR tiredness could creep in quickly, and that's a lot of money. It's what, $1,700 I know for the Max Super. You want nothing less. The crystal is just crap. You don't want that. You want the 8K full thing, and I don't know if it's worth that money, man. From what I've seen, in the sense of how I know, and I am VR fit. I'm really VR fit. And I can spend like an hour in the game. I can spend an hour in any VR game. And then I feel, okay, right, I need to take a break. So, you can't stream for 3 hours in VR.
Excuse me? I played for 18 hours a day until I got a neck ache. I don't sit on computer chairs. No, seriously. If you watch some of the streams, you'll find out I'm on 18 hours a time.
Yeah, that's fine, but you're not on VR. There's a difference having those goggles in your eyes for 18 hours. That's what I mean. And sitting in a chair, it's not about you stand up, because you're not going to stand up. You're still going to sit in front of your desk with your joysticks and your keyboard in front of you. It's just, I honestly think at the moment as it is, the Quest is the best. There's another nice thing about the Quest, let me just mention this. There's the pass-through. It's got the cameras in the front, so you can besides that seeing underneath the goggle anyway that I said is good enough, you can actually use the pass-through and you can see your keyboard in the game overlaid where you want to put your hands for whatever buttons you want to press and stuff. So the Quest has a lot of features that the Max actually does. Yes, it doesn't have OLED screen, but it does have pancake lens, which in my opinion is pancake lens.
I came across that name. What does it actually mean? Like, it's to do with the shape of them? What is it? Convex or concave?
It's to do with the shape, the round, like a typical eye lens. It's not just flat screens. It's a convex, I guess. Yeah, convex is bulging side.
Oh, it bulges away from your own eyes.
Yes. So it's like that. So that means it wraps a bit better, like naturally around your field of view.
Yeah.
So the corners and stuff are in focus, and you get the proper resolution. And I mean, each Quest 3 lens, each eye is 4K as well. It's in fact more than 4K if I'm not mistaken. And I've only got the 4090, and I used virtual desktop, and I can't see anything of pixelation that I would know the resolution is crap inside. It was perfect resolution. The challenge was actually just getting it smooth, as in the frame rate, because you want that perfect. Otherwise, you get seasick even quicker if if your frames per second are too low, you get big time vertigo. So you want to have it as smooth as what you see on the screen now as people
Yeah.
are playing, and that is the challenge. And you can do that with the Quest, and it's wireless. So I don't know, the whole 8K and then OLED.
Do you have an option with these VR sets that are wireless to actually go wired? Because
Yes.
you're
The Quest
changing
can-
batteries all the time, like every few hours. Something like the
That's
idea.
the thing. With the Quest though, if you want to go wired with the Quest to a PC, the PC USB port does not give enough juice to keep the Quest charged up. So you have to buy a different cable where you plug it in and then it injects from a power point as well. It's a cable that plugs the PC and the charger into the Quest. That keeps it charged up. But now, because I can use it wireless, I only need to plug it in with the power adapter side. So I can sit anywhere in the house, just with the little cable that comes from the side, from the adapter to keep it juiced up. But again, if it's fully charged, you get a decent 40 minutes, depending on your settings. But let's say you're using 9 settings and everything, so I guess 40 minutes. You get a decent 40 minutes without it being plugged in. But what I also have done with mine, because you don't always want to have an extension with the power lead and everything with the USB-C little wire going into the same. I bought a battery pack, a big battery pack, like a big 30,000 milliamp. One of these ones with high amperage output. So that I just simply put in my pants pocket, and then with the cable coming out, and then I can literally walk around, and I have it on power for 3-4 hours if I want to, even. Way more than I could stomach. So that's why I feel the wireless side of this is a seriously important factor, which is something Pimax doesn't do yet with their high range.
Slow down one sec. They have got it in there, but they don't advertise it. They've got a switch in there that says it does it. I've read it, but I've not read too much in it.
No, they don't. I've read into it because I wanted to know. Trust me, I've also done extensive research again on VR since Star Citizen comes. So I can tell you.
So they don't do it then?
Not natively in their goggle. They apparently have, that's an old thing already, which is not as good as what is in the Quest. They've got an adapter that you can plug into the Quest, into the Pimax, that apparently gives it some Wi-Fi capability.
You're talking about the Y-Gig or the POC?
I don't know what it's called now, by name.
Wait, slow down. Let's catch up here. Right, they have got this Y-Gig 60G. I heard about that. They did come out with a Wi-Fi thing, but even just
that's the goggle itself. That's the goggle itself. It's a Pimax 60G. Now I think that might be a good one maybe as well, but it's not that expensive. It's more of a Quest line. It doesn't have the 8K, all the fancy 8K lens technology in it. It's more of their, call it entry level thing with the Wi-Fi capability. Because you see, I think even the manufacturer, they never thought connected via Wi-Fi is going to be able to run this high bandwidth and data. They always designed the stuff thinking it must be cable. And obviously now with virtual desktop being so advanced, virtual desktop has proven that with Wi-Fi 6 you can do better even than with a cable.
Right, okay. I follow you, one sec. Now Wi-Fi 7 is the way forward, okay?
No,
now,
you don't have to do the Wi-Fi 7. Wi-Fi 6 is fine. And I've tested it with two. An old Wi-Fi 6 router that uses the 5 gigahertz bandwidth.
Yeah.
And you can see literally within virtual desktop. Virtual desktop has a nice overlay that you can click on. I mean, just like similar to what you have there on your top left. But it's the virtual desktop one that shows you frames and all sorts of stuff. and it shows you the data transmission as it is at the moment. 100 megabits a second, 1000, and the Quest, for example, maximum capacity, it can do 2100 or whatever. And I got that with the old Asus Wi-Fi 5. It's not even 6, Wi-Fi 5, like with the Me mode technology and whatever. So it's just a decent 5 gigahertz bandwidth signal to the Quest. And now I also have a newer Wi-Fi 6 Asus router, and that can do the Wi-Fi 7. But Wi-Fi 7 is a bit of a scam, if I can call it that. Wi-Fi 7 is actually strictly tied to the 6 gigahertz frequency bandwidth. You guys understand 5 gigahertz, 6 gigahertz?
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm also playing again, but I am listening.
So in my test, I got exactly the same speed with Wi-Fi on 5 gigahertz and the 6 gigahertz Wi-Fi 7. No difference. So I honestly would say the Wi-Fi 7 thing, and there's not even a proper router out there yet that does what Wi-Fi 7 claims to really be. So it's not needed. The bandwidth is more than enough in a proper Wi-Fi 6. Now, you need to make sure that you optimize and set up your Wi-Fi 6 network as it's intended. Things like, and I thought it's not needed. In the beginning, I tried, because my PC is not wired. I use Wi-Fi even on my PC. So the PC was connected to the router, which is 10 meters away from another. And the Quest was then connected to the router via Wi-Fi. And I could actually play Star Citizen. And then I thought, let me just position because it does suggest just only make sure your PC is wired into the router and then the headset is on the Wi-Fi obviously. And I did actually notice an improvement in frames by just having the PC wired into the routers, and then obviously it comes back to the goggles on Wi-Fi. But then I made a test because I've only got the one router in my house. I've got 3 Apple TVs that I use for streaming, projector, laptop, phones, smart devices in the house, lights, everything. All of those are connected via wireless onto the router. Stupid lights and stuff, obviously on the 2.4 gigahertz thing, but my Apple TVs, phones, laptops are all connected on the Wi-Fi 6 5 gigahertz bandwidth. And that didn't make a difference. The Quest was running fine. I could honestly walk around with that Quest and I get perfect frames.
1 second, slow down 1 second. What was your router?
It's an Asus. I've got an Asus.
No, I mean what speed? Is it Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 7, what?
Wi-Fi 6. At the moment,
Okay.
I just have it on Wi-Fi 6. It can do Wi-Fi 7.
Okay.
I do not have any devices that can do Wi-Fi 7. The Quest doesn't do Wi-Fi 7. It can only do Wi-Fi 6. My only thing that can do Wi-Fi 7 is my iPhone. And I don't feel that's important. You can just extend my friend request already. You can just accept it there if you don't.
Oh, yeah, 1 second.
Oh, Mister.
You can just press cancel quickly. It will cancel and you still got a lot of
No, oh,
things to
I should have done that because I just crashed and the ship's out there. Oops, 1 minute.
If you can.
Oh, yeah. 1 minute.
And now on the right, you can just select space bar to yes. And we are French for now.
Right, okay. The reason why I mentioned it, okay, my PC itself is Wi-Fi 7. That's the motherboard.
Okay.
The Samsung Galaxy that I'm getting is Wi-Fi 7. Now,
Okay, that's fine.
the latency is
I'm still saying there's no difference in the speed we're gonna see. between Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7 with those devices. It's going to be the same.
What is the speed of Wi-Fi 6? I mean Wi-Fi 6. Is it I think is it 1.2?
No, it's more than that. It's 2 point something.
And what is the speed of I'm asking these questions. Obviously, it's tired with what I've heard.
You're asking good questions.
Right. And what is the Wi-Fi 7?
I'm going to tell you now.
Between 5 and 10. Between 5 and 10. And you're going to say 56 gigahertz, but true proper speed is between 5 and 10 gigahertz. But what I'm trying to say, right, that because I want to do 8K, blah blah blah, and because it's direct, the latency is also cut down. Now, the Samsung Galaxy is the only one that does that. Not the Pi Max, not the Apple Vision Pro, not the Dream. You see where I'm coming from? Because the Samsung Galaxy is ahead of its time, but there is no adoptions out there for it yet.
So that's the thing. So I is telling me Wi-Fi 7 getting 46 gigabits over 9.6. But that's not right. I know it's talking bullshit.
I think you're almost saying the same numbers I'm saying. But it's all new technology. Yeah. It's all new technology. But all the other hack.
Here we go. Because you have to look at this cam stuff. It's like the aggregation, and you know what aggregation is. It's like it can send the bandwidth across two different signals.
Yeah.
So it's like your device having two aerials, and it's getting half the data on this one, half on that one.
Yeah.
That is important too. And that's got nothing much to do with the Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 7. It's the capability of the router, and that's why I simply like. I'm an Asus router fan. I've always had great performance.
Damn, I lost my shit. I lost my shit.
But yes, the long and the short, you see, you have those capabilities. So great, nothing wrong with having it. But you're gonna see, you'll be fine, even if it's just on Wi-Fi 6. The only thing I would recommend if you're gonna use the virtual desktop way, which for goggles that can use virtual desktop. For the wireless, have the PC wired into the router with an Ethernet cable, so that only the goggle goes back to the PC over Wi-Fi. There is a benefit in that.
Wait, 1 minute.
Not
1 second.
breaking.
I'm not fully focused on you at the moment. Reason being, remember I do permadeath, and I didn't spawn back on my ship.
So you're permanently dead now?
No, I'm not dead. You see, on the crash, it was a desktop crash. Back in.
It was an old-fashioned 30k, in other words.
Yeah, I suppose I came back on my ship, but what happened? I cancelled the loading halfway through to bring you in. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to get out.
That shouldn't be that. That shouldn't be. What you can do, but now you're already here, you can't get back to your ship. Or you'll have to take a small ship and fly to your ship. If you can get a marker for your Polaris.
You will that, yeah. But it depends on the server, is it? If you went back to the right server, is it, Pepper?
I don't even know where the hell I am at the moment. It's not that. I've got 2 ships out. And everything's gone. So I've got to get back to the F8 Lightning. And then from the F8 Lightning, I've got to get back to my ship.
But don't claim the F8 Lightning now, otherwise that's gonna get away. Claim a different ship than the F8.
No, I know that. I'm just trying. I'm gonna. 1 minute.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Sorry, man.
1 second.
I'm also a man. I can't multitask.
Yeah.
That's the one thing Little Miss has maybe is better than that.
It's a running joke between us. None of us can multitask.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm the first to admit it. I just can't. No, in my whole life, I didn't multitask. I like to think I do well, but I can only do one thing at a time well.
Yeah.
So he crashed the desktop.
I should have actually went back to my ship.
Yeah,
And
it was
that's
a
it.
30013, wasn't it? 13.
I know where the F8 Lightning is. It's at 141.
But then you have to go back to...
I've got to go back and retrieve that ship, and then I've got to get back to the Polaris.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you could ditch the F8, just get back to the Polaris.
Yeah, that'd be a way around. Did you already pay for the repair and restock, Pepper?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. No, you also don't forget I'm playing the game as the game was finished.
Yeah,
Remember, when the game's finished, we won't be claiming on the insurance unless we have to. We'll be going back for our shit. And don't forget, you've already saw me starting to do the repairs, you know what I mean?
yeah, but these old 300s are sneaking back the last week or so. People are going ape shit about it because it's the old losing the ships and all that. And especially people doing the cargo runs brings back memories that we've been putting up with for fucking years.
This is the
Yeah,
first
it's strange. I can't think that just because you cancelled it and chose yes on me and went back, it's broken that path of getting
No,
back
no,
to your ship.
don't blame yourself. That's not what I'm saying. It's just the way I play. I try to play the game as the game's finished, but I try not to put micro drama, because don't forget, nobody plays on my level, and for them to play my level it's tedious. So I've got to play at their level and my level and not let the two cross, but still focus on the type of gameplay. You know what I mean? So now
No, I do.
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I need to. I like your way. I'm intrigued by it. I'd like to try it myself.
If it's not on this server, it's going to be on another server.
Yeah. I remember you've done that in the past, haven't you, Pepper? Sometimes weeks later, you say, there's me old Polaris.
This is the first ship I've lost on this patch, actually. I think. 1 minute.
But wasn't there a new feature that they now put a market for you for your ship in space?
Was it what?
Like, if you have a Polaris that you have in space now, isn't there a new feature where it will show up on the star now for you to go back to it?
Yeah. Not in the store. I've not seen it in the store. It will show up when I get into space. It will show up in space. But I've got to get to the F8 Lightning first, because that was the last ship I came out of.
Yeah.
It's just since I've been playing Permanent Death, I've seen there's a lot of new things in there which I never saw before, you see.
So I take it you've got an Idris as well.
Yeah.
And he's got a loader Idris for his javelin, you know.
Ah.
I've got an Idris that came with I melted half my, well, about a third of my fleet and got the Dominus pack, which had the Idris in it, you know.
And that's where you're going to get the Battle Cruiser for $5,000.
No.
Oh yes, you are.
That's a mugs game, them sneaking that one in, saying this will be the last.
We know it's not going to be the last. The Pioneer is the last endgame ship where you'll never be able to play it.
Somebody asked
I think
a law thing about the Pioneer. They're saying, so how come CNU specialised in all these small ships, and then they took this giant step to multi-story buildings? You know, that's what he's describing the Pioneer, you know.
Yeah.
And so somebody came back and said he's a bit like.
No, sorry, you go ahead. I'm chipping in. Sorry.
No, you're right. Basically said that the owner of CNU, the chairman, whoever he is, was a bit like Elon Musk. In other words, like, you know, he's so wealthy and all that. And he thought, right, I've brought these little speedsters out and all that for the individuals. Now I fancy bringing out a big, massive multi-crew thing, you know. One for the, what's it called, when you're going to a new world and recreate it and building up and all that. So he wanted to contribute to that. So people were saying, yeah, it's a good enough explanation as anything.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if we're ever going to see the Pioneer.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Well, I
was
mean,
a-
I'm a merchantman fellow. I asked the same question about that.
The measurement, unfortunately, I honestly, we might see it, but maybe not us. Our grandkids.
The Pioneer was the first ship set CIG conned me on. He told me, hey, he's coming out in a couple of weeks, buy it! He saw me coming.
Aye, aye, aye. Oh, what lineup do you get for it?
Oh God. And then to find out, I can't make it LT, oh my word. And he never stopped taking me money off me, you know.
When you bought that, Pepper, did you get all the what do they call it? The upgrades and all that?
What was that in particular? You mean the beacon? I got the beacon.
All the modules and all that.
We're talking about the Pioneer, we're not talking about the Endeavour.
Oh, right. Sorry, I don't know how I got onto the Endeavour then.
Oh, no,
The Pioneer.
Yeah, the Endeavour is the last ship to be released. That's how I'm thinking that.
No, it's yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's the one they're not going to release. Because the
Right.
guy,
And
the
what's
guy.
that, what is that massive big ship? The mama of everything? The battleship or the
Yeah, that's what he was on about, the battle cruisers and all, yeah.
battle cruiser? Battle cruiser.
Yours is going to buy that one.
Yeah, right.
You are.
I don't think we're going to see that.
You're not.
I'm buying a
And
king
it-
ship.
And it's also, we have to wait, they have to put the gameplay in. It's like, I've been waiting for the freaking Zeus MR for forever. I want the Zeus MR. I like doing bounties. But they are not releasing the Zeus MR. I mean,
They're
how
not
long is that
releasing it now.
No, the Zeus MR is still not released. That's
Oh, I thought you said they're
like
not releasing it anymore, like they're not going to do it at all.
No, they are, but they are waiting for
Yeah.
Bounty Hunting 2.0 first. Apparently,
Yeah.
so I hope that comes this year because I really want the Zeus MR. I enjoy doing bounties.
I got rid of part of the melt to get the what do you call it pack. The Dominus pack. I got rid of my Cutlass Blue I had for all those years.
Oh, that's fine. Those things you can buy in game, I guess. There's a lot of ships that's 2 mil, 3 mil. I think the Cutties are also 2, 3 mil. I'll buy them in game. That's something I like to try to buy just ships that I really enjoy. And I enjoy the Zeus. So
Well,
I'm really looking
I've
forward-
got the other two that I bought in game a few patches back. But to be honest with you, I don't bother with them. I took Pepper on board the other day and he says, "It's tiny!"
Yeah. I'm also a bit over the Cutlass. I grew up in a Cutlass, but
All I've got left is the Cutty Black now. I don't bother with that. I got rid of the Clippers. I never used them at all.
the Clipper is a stupid ship. Though. That is such a stupid ship. Everybody was raving over it. I don't know why. My favorite ships at the moment is the Wolves. I've got both the Wolves. I call them my Lambos. It's a
I got rid of
Lambo.
Yeah, I got rid of the original Wolf. So I don't have any. And I've just bought the to call it the modules for the weapon modules changeover. And then I melted that with the Dominant for the Dominant.
Oh, right. Now I've got both the Wolves. Because did you know the old Wolf, the L21, in short, the L21 is better with space combat. The new one, the 22, is better with Atmo combat.
Wait a minute. Did you invite me to your party or did I invite you to the party?
No,
It's not party invite.
I'm not even in the game.
Oh, I thought you followed me in.
No, I sent you a friend request earlier.
Oh, right.
You've only accepted it, but I'm not in the game at the moment.
Right, okay, just let me log back out again.
That's why I also find it strange that you wouldn't. How far away was you from your Polaris?
I was in the mission, the position. I only got the last position of the F8 Lightning, and that was Daymar 141.
And how far was that from the Polaris? Because remember, there's those ranges.
No, no. When it's your own ship, it will show up. But you've got to claim the ships in a certain order of your last came out of it. I know it's a bit backward because I'm still learning out the way they do things. You know what I mean? And every time it changes.
But if you're, oh yeah, but you just crashed the desktop. You didn't buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I crashed the desktop, so I should have come back on the F8 Lightning. I didn't.
But I would just go to menu then now, not because now you're just going to get back into the Aurora.
Yeah, 1 minute. I might get lucky.
Are you going to join in game, Joseph?
Pardon?
Are you going to join in the game?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, what it is, Yoza's got a lot of expensive stuff in his hangar. He won't even let me in there because I laugh and shit. So I made him paranoid.
Oh, you mean the stuff I got laid out? No, stop that.
I'm taking the piss, Yoza. I'm taking the piss.
What it is, Space, goes for all these ships and they hardly even get out of a hangar.
That's the way they want them. I want them for my space museum.
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to bring everybody. Have you ever been on board an Idris? Well, come to my museum and I'll let you show you around. Just pay me 50,000 AUC.
And now I'll rearrange everything and make it look good when he comes back. I made him so paranoid now he doesn't sleep at night.
No, I'll go, hey, hang on, where's all the components gone? Oh no, sorry, a couple of components are okay, you can't take them, so I'm okay.
It's like I said to you the other day, you don't like anybody on your ship, so why are they going to come to your hangar? You don't like anybody in your hangar.
Exactly.
Oh God. Exactly. Poor Yoza.
If you don't allow it, not allowed in the hangar, so they can't come and see your ship, you don't let them get in.
See, if I had
this
stuff that I had laid out,
to
all my subscribers stuff that I had laid out, if I put that back in my inventory, then anybody can come into the hangar because they can't get access to my inventory. That's all fixed now.
That shouldn't have changed anything just because you befriended me, Pepper.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I will work it out. Just give me a few minutes.
Yeah, don't remove me. That's not going to change it.
Oh. No, I just want to get back onto the same server. So I won't get back.
Going to the persistent universe. Were you on a European server?
No, he normally goes Asian, don't you?
No, yours. I did change to the European server. I couldn't get on this morning, so I'm definitely on the European server. The only thing I can think of now is shut down the launcher.
Okay.
Shut down the launcher.
Disappointment hype.
And then try and go back into the same region as where you were.
Yeah.
So, I've been in an Idris before with friends and stuff, but I've never flown an Idris.
You'll have more fun out the Polaris. Oh no, I take that back. I take that back.
I've had a Polaris. I had a Polaris for longer than when I was waiting for the first test. Then for a whole year, I'm familiar with the Polaris. But I've just never flown an Idris.
Now actually, yours has got a damn good Idris there. He's got well, call it the railgun. so he can do some combat in it. You know what I mean? His
Oh, you've got the laser thing on it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the laser, and that's the thing. I love that laser. I want to feel how it feels to fly the Idris with the laser. I love that laser. It looks so cool.
15,000 hit points or whatever it is.
I just want to test it out for a couple of months.
But I was thinking about getting the other kit, the what's it called? The one with the T-kit, the torpedoes.
Yeah.
But, well, I was looking at Foxy Loxy's old video there when they were switching around the components and all that. They were saying that they've only given it 200 hit points. So he said any little tiny fucking ship can come along and give it a bzzz, and it's fucking out of action. You can't fire torpedoes or nothing.
Yeah, the torpedoes. However, one of my favorite ships at the moment is the Eclipse with the size 10 torpedoes, and that comes standard with the ES torpedoes. Because now you get different torpedoes.
The attraction for the T-kit for me though is the size 7 ballistic, what do you call it, turret on the front top nose. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Although it's got like only about 300 and odd rounds compared to like 900 with a fucking gun on the bleeding, what you call the Polaris, babe.
But can't you steal that module from other Polaris if you find one in the verse?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, find one in the verse.
It means duping.
Yeah, we know all about
Not
that.
dupe. I mean, steal it. If you find it, right?
Yeah,
You
I
can
can
take
get.
it off.
I'm on that mission there now.
Because I was looking at what Foxy had to do for you, Pepper, and I'm not into taking my ship down to the ground and banging it off the fucking floor so that I have to do a repair and then try, to try and get the duplicate bleeding gun.
No, you take it in space, Yoza.
No, you're taking space to swap it out, don't you? But unless you want to start shooting me up to damage me, but you've got to go back to your hangar.
Wait, slow down. Why would I want to shoot you? To damage you?
So that I can repair the ship, and the repairing gives me my weapon back.
Yeah, then it's not technically duping. Because you paid for it.
Yeah, you're actually paying for it, but I mean, some people still disagree with that anyway.
If the game allows you to do it, I don't see a problem with it. As long as it's not a terrible exploit like these.
Well, I suppose like these trillionaires say that at the moment, But if the game allows me to exploit, then it should be allowed.
But I mean, duping has always been. I don't see duping in the same class as an exploit with all these cargo missions that they make the reselling cargo over and over. I mean, that's just unrealistic.
Right, can I get back to you? Right, Yoz, let me get back to this, right. When you take the guns off the ship, you don't need to shoot at the ship to buy it back. If that makes any sense. You don't get me, do you?
No, because I've not seen how that was done.
Say that again. Say that again.
Right. Yoz has got this big gun on his ship, okay? Now, the gun can be taken off the ship without blowing it up or shooting at it. Then you go back to the hangar and you do the repair on the ship, and it gives you back the gun. You know what I mean?
Then why did Foxy have to damage it as well then to do it? Because I think it wasn't triggering or something like that.
No. You don't have to shoot the ship. You don't have to blow it up. You take it to space.
Yeah.
You unlock the port.
Yes.
And then you use that MPUV tractor.
Yes.
Jobby.
Exactly.
And you can take the gun off of that one. So nobody has to get blown up. And then you can just fly the ship back and repair it.
Well, I'm going to have to look at Foxy's old video again because there's a reason he did it.
No, remember Yoza, he doesn't do things properly. I talked about that offline, not on I don't like mocking up streamers, you see, you know what I mean? It doesn't go down well. It don't go down well. I'll do one of my ships and show you when I got 5 minutes, yeah?
No.
Okay, alright, no problem.
Yeah, you don't have to blow you up, yourself. You just need one of those big tractor auger jobs.
I know. We have them as well. Both of us have got them, but no, I know how to do all that stuff. But I'm just saying what Foxy went through. So normally he would just do that and pay, because he used to do it all the time and pay for them and all that. But for some reason with the Idris, he was scraping along the surface of the ground to create the damage
Because
and then go off that.
he didn't know, and the guns they used to float up into space.
Yeah, but after he sorted that out, because him and his org members followed them up, and there's like a graveyard for those Idris M cannons. What they call those second things? The fire.
Yo, so how many times has Foxy Loxy blown up my PC?
Once.
Well, you know where I'm coming. No. It's a personal job between me and Yo's and Foxy. Don't worry about it. See,
Do you know Foxy? Do you know?
No, what I mean is, right, he's a content creator, he's a streamer. He helps a lot of people that don't know the basics. So obviously that's good. You know what I mean? Because somebody has to go somewhere to get the information, but he gets the information from people like us, the heavy hardcore testers. He doesn't know half the mechanics of the game. He only knows what people tell him. So that's how he copies at the end of the day. You know what I mean? He doesn't really know. You know what I mean? So you've got to be careful, because if you start mocking him, you're not going to listen to him. Who are you going to go to when you want the information you want? Because he saves people a lot of time. And he's not the only one. I've been a content creator and streamer for 8 years. You know what I mean? And most of my ideas, where do you think they come from? Okay.
I'm listening.
Me. Alright, you don't believe me? You see the Tobii eye tracking you've got there? The Tobii eye tracking you've got there. That told Pimax. You see the Tobii eye tracking you've got there with the Velcro at the bottom? It was me that told Pimax how to put it on, and told them how it would work on a curved screen. Remember I said I had the Tobii eye tracking 4 and they didn't know how to use it because they thought the module and the program was in the TV and all them lot. That's how far I got. Look at the half the shits that's been coming out, like the Apollo with the medical ship. That came from me. Because no, I'm serious. Because they used to be Ivacati. What about the look at the Kraken? Where do you think they got the medical props from? I know you're not going to believe me, but if you search out all them videos, they're all in there.
No, I believe you.
I know, but a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? Yours is to say I'm an extreme.
Why would you want to lie to me?
Oh, I believe you. You know I do.
Yours has been there.
I'm a funny guy like that. People don't treat me like that. I'm the kind of guy, if I meet someone, you have a 100% trust from the get-go. I trust you 100%.
Well, I'm the same as well. Until you give me reason to not believe you.
Yes. Then in time, you can only break that trust down. And it's difficult to get that back. Yeah, I'm not starting from the other way around where I trust you a little bit and I build that trust.
Yeah.
I give you trust. Life's too short for that. I trust everybody from the beginning.
Because here's another one. When Tobii first came out on the version 5, I told Mr. Jones it's got a camera in it. Oh my god, I had problems. No, it hasn't got it. Huh?
He was coming across, Pepper was coming back from the direction of security, because he's paranoid about the security on the internet and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what he said? The Tobii doesn't have a camera.
No,
I only found it out after I got, even the Tobii 5 that I've got.
Yeah.
There isn't a camera in there.
It's an imaging it's an imaging infrared sensor. It's the same thing as a camera. If I get 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's the same as on the iPhone. It's only a LiDAR scanner.
Yeah, but it shows the full true image as in black and white like a normal camera. So basically what it is, you don't need to buy a in Star
You keep cutting out.
Yeah, because my mic's funny. You don't need to buy a camera at the end there, because in the Tobii eye tracking it's got it in there. It's an imaging sensor, and the imaging sensor is a camera, but you cannot see it in the Windows unless you use the Windows Hello. But if you use something like BlueStack of another platform, it's in there. And then when I mentioned it, I got my ass chewed out. Certain
didn't you
things,
take a
Right.
take a picture of yourself, Pepper, or something?
yeah.
No, you can't. Well, you can't, because you know you can use a normal webcam to get the facial expressions in Star Citizen when you open your mouth and your eyes.
Yes,
You
that,
can
yeah.
move them.
But this was built
You can't
in.
do that with a Toby. A lot of people think you can do that with a Toby too. And you
Yes,
can't.
you can. You can. Trying to say to you.
No, you can't.
Okay, all right.
Do you think you can? Or are you saying you can?
I've done it. You
Because
won't.
I want to use the Toby as well for the facial, but I
You
can't.
can, but it's in black
Work.
and white. You can, and you can use it for the face recognition. So you do the mouth impressions. Well, give me a second. Let me see if let me get. I hope I don't crash. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm distracting you here now.
No. 1 second. 1 second. I use a different platform to show you when I get in there. 1 minute. But I don't know if all these things are copyright because it's supposed to be hush hush. But don't forget, I'm a programmer and I'm into tech and all these kind of things. You know what I mean? And people are very particular when it comes to their personal rights. So they don't
Yeah,
want
but you can-
they don't want people like me telling them certain things. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to get into Discord.
Can you still hear me okay? Because I have to swap my headsets now. My first one.
Yeah.
Now. I'm only on the phone with Discord. I'm using my normal Apple AirPods.
Right, 1 second. I think I sent it to Sylvan. 1 minute. Mr. Jones has now left, you see. He's left Toby.
Yeah, he left us high and dry with them pound of merchantman.
Sax goes playful, mocking like it's side eye in the hype. Someone in the background says,
Let me send you.
Remember Toby, remember the wait. Version 4 was cool, version 5 was great. Years went
Look at me, says our friend got access to the reception.
Yeah, she posted pictures of the parrots. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That showed the. I'm in there, Space Bear. I've also, Pepper, I just sent you in Discord a friend request.
1 second. I can't do too many things at once.
And I love your Discord channel. It's as simple as mine.
Oh, there's a lot more channels in there. This is there's a Toby eye tracking in there right now.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, but it's black and white. But can you use that for the facial expression?
Exactly. That is what I try to tell them. But like I said, at the end of the day, somebody's losing money somewhere, and when someone's losing money somewhere, all these things start coming out of the woodwork.
Okay.
And you've got to be careful because in them times I'm on the NDA, you see, and all the people do sue people for this and sue people for that.
Yeah.
It's just gone stupid.
But don't worry, I don't think anything. If you want, you can delete that again. I mean, I'm familiar with the Toby creating that imagery.
I go way back. There's no secret there now, you know what I mean? But like I said, I don't know the legal law now, because it's just something, because I research everything, I study things, and I'm into different platforms, you know what I mean? You won't see it in the normal Windows, but if you're going to Android or anything like that, it's all there.
You look like a Freddy, what was his name? Freddy
Krueger.
What?
Freddy, I want to say Mercury, but it's not Mercury. Freddy, the Queen.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury, yeah, you look like Freddie Mercury in that picture.
I think that picture's about 7-8 years old. I could tell them how to do it, animate it, because you don't need to buy a camera. It's all in there. It's
Yeah,
imaging.
but Toby somehow Toby doesn't let the webcam sort of part of it come out.
No, when they written it, they didn't know what they were doing. And the people that did it, they've all left. It's like with Star Citizens. They make all these shit.
Yeah.
They've all left now. So these new guys are coming in. I didn't know that did that. I didn't know that did that. So when I come in and try to explain it to you, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's like an epidemic.
But also remember, Toby was never intended to be a webcam kind of thing. It's for people with, I almost said retardedness, not that, what's the word in English? Disability. They cannot use their hands and stuff. So they can have the functionality of using a mouse on the screen with their eyes.
Oh,
Toby,
yeah.
Toby originally is a peripheral for disabled people.
So it came from the kind of the medical background originally.
Yes, and it still is. They're the main thing, and then only recently, I think, sort of from the Toby 4 mid-range of its life, and definitely the Toby 5, they started exploring the gaming market, realizing they can do eye tracking and stuff for games and stuff after that.
Yeah.
But their main focus is for disabled people to be able to navigate a computer screen.
Yeah. I've seen that in action. It's brilliant.
I must say, my Toby and my Virtual sticks is the things I love the most on my PC.
Thank you very much. You are the same way. You're just like me. You're not taking away my purples.
Oh yeah, Pepper, by the way, Pepper does have rudder pedals.
I don't have the rudders. I only have the 2 Alpha Primes with the newer Wobble Ds for the clutch and everything. I don't have pedal. I like using the twist. I'm completely happy with twist.
Okay. Do you want another tip? Virpul. I was in the Virpul office because you're only down the road from me again. They're coming out with steering wheel.
Oh, right.
Yeah. They were supposed to come out with the last. Yeah. I'm into a lot
about a steering wheel.
Yeah, well, don't forget you've got driving Star Citizens, haven't they?
But I've got like a perfect. I've got a Moza steering wheel, which is actually for Xbox and PC. It's the smallest. What do they call it? Not belt driven, the motor driven. It's got a motor. Like Moza steering wheels.
No, I'm not. I don't know much about them. The only one I ever had on the steering wheel was the Logitech ones with the motion sensors and all that many years back.
Yeah, that's belt driven. So Moza is also a very fancy peripheral for driving simulator. And just last year or the year before, they brought out the Moza R3. It's Moza R3, which is the entry level, but it doesn't use belts. It's got like a gimbal motor for the steering wheel, and it can be used on a Xbox for a PC. And that is great for the money that I paid for it. I mean, it's not cheap. It's a little bit more expensive than the Logitech ones that you got. But it was 10,000 rand. That's 10,000 divided by 20. So it's is that a? What is 10,000 divided by 20? My maths is losing me now. 10,000 divided by 20. It's such stupid maths. Now we have silence.
What? Sorry, I'm doing.
500 quid. So it cost me 500 quid for the Moza R3. And that is an awesome steering wheel. I'm actually kind of looking forward to somewhere beginning of this year now, the American truck driver or European truck driver will release on Xbox. And then I'm going to drive a truck on my Xbox in my living room on the TV.
I did the truck driver too. I did like nearly 300 hours on it.
Well, I'm truck driver.
Yeah, truck driver.
Yeah.
I had the steering wheel. I forget the make of it now. It cost me like 400 quid at the time, just about 10 years ago. It had Ferrari freaking logo on it. I can't remember. Big, massive, heavy yoke. The pedals are on.
I just bought a cheap little frame that I mounted it on that you can put in front of your any chair.
I bought this little budget driving table, just a basic, like a little upwards thing with a little plate on the top of it. You connected your driving gear on that wheel. I can't remember what I'd done with that. Oh yeah, when I was being made homeless, I gave everything to charity. Yeah.
Well, how come I never got it?
You're not charity.
I'll make you homeless again.
You're a multi-millionaire.
You still haven't given your bank details yet?
I put a link on there now. That is value for money.
That's the size I'm at now. Yeah.
What did they call it? Those are our three features.
My money,
Direct
that's
drive.
€299.
Direct drive. That's the technology. That means proper steering wheel. So, and that's the smallest direct drive steering wheel you can buy. And you won't believe how strong this thing is. It can riff. It will break your wrists if you don't set it right in a fast Formula 1 car. The one day I was driving here and I crashed into someone, and it twisted my wrist, but it was in a spasm. So I don't want to mount it on my desk where the PC is, because it will shake my PC apart.
Yeah.
It has to be on a separate sort of table thing. But you can obviously numb it down, how much it must shake and how strong it is.
Yeah.
But I like that. The R3 bundle comes with pedals and the steering wheel. It's really a good value for money steering wheel. But I like this. I was thinking, because I just need a team. I want to write in for the Demo Rally. I'd love to do that Demo Rally, but I need a support team. You guys are not maybe interested in supporting for the Demo Rally.
There was someone I know who was into that. Oh god, it's been years now. Omega.
No, it wasn't Omega.
Wasn't
I
it?
can't think who it was.
But don't forget, Omega ditched our friend who was supposed to be supporting and went driving himself, wasn't he?
I don't think who it was.
It was not Sanchez. He was supposed to be support for not Sanchez. What's that streamer guy called again? Look at miss.
No, there's lots. Omega sounds familiar. I've heard of people.
Yeah, well, they are very high up, and with Star Citizens and certain qualities. You know what I mean? That's where you get all the badges from. When I first came into Star Citizens, I teamed up with them.
Yeah, I can't. Those events are far too long for me to keep my interest. I tell you. It's a one-day event. But even with the multi-screens were provided and everything, but I can't. I have to go up and do my own stuff.
Little miss, I've sent you an invite to my server, my own personal server. You'll find it's also very basic. The channels is in Afrikaans. But there's only 4 channels. I basically just put the patch notes and Star Citizen news there. But you'll find us sometimes in those 2 voice channels. And please be welcome. Always feel free to drop in there and say hello or join or anything. It's just me and a few South African, maybe 2 or 3 other.
Can I come in? Can I come in? Because I like to take the piss.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you take my friend request in Discord, dude?
Wait, no, I'm still trying to get into the I'm still trying to get myself back into the.
Back to the lightning.
Yeah.
I'll remind you, and I'm just going to remind you later as well. Just once you accepted my Discord friend request, I can invite you.
Now we've got a lot
We
more.
all,
We've got a lot more rooms here than what you see there. You know what I mean?
no, I don't mind. Don't worry. You don't even have to give me access to it yet. But my server, what you see is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm a minimalist. I don't make it complicated. As long as everybody just respects everybody.
Nobody never respects me. They all want to shoot me. They all want to shoot me.
It depends what you do in the game. Well,
Yeah,
now that I know you're playing permadeath.
Space, I've got a channel, you know, and just myself, like, and I've got a room for each and every event of the game. Like, I've got one that's all things events. I've got a personal one, which little miss you'll be able to lock for myself, and then I've got all things mining, all things caves, all things derelicts. Correct the room.
And I mean, does it ever get used?
Very rarely, you know. Sometimes I'll say, "Oh, that'd be interesting. That article. I'll put that in that room there."
You see on mine, I've just got a space. The first one is space new, and space secrets. It says space famous, space secret. Got
Space secrets.
Yeah, got a link to that. The leak channel.
Oh yeah.
Pipeline. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't mind that. I want that. And that's it.
Do you use any bots?
No. Oh, we've got one bot for music. I haven't used him in a while, but I've got a bot. We call him Floppy. But all you can do, anybody on the channel, it's kind of cool. You can give him a link to either a Spotify or a Apple Music playlist, and then he will come into the voice channel as a user that everybody can change his volume and stuff, obviously, and then he just plays music for everybody. Everybody listens to the same music.
Is that?
Because I like music. My streams always has music. I want a Bose sound system in my spaceship.
Can I butt in a sec?
Spaceships.
Can I butt in a bit? Do you create your own music, or you just download music?
I use Apple Music, so I make my own Apple Music playlist.
Oh, because I use Sumo. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes. Can I play you my? I'll send you guys my Space Bear theme song. Can I please share that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can listen to it on stream. See how to do it on.
I'm not gonna find this shit.
Pepper in the Polaris, captain of the light, flying through the cosmos on this merry night.
Crew singing loud, bassline thumping strong.
Can I put it in that same chat where we were?
Yeah.
The moment to upload a file. Yes.
Enemies fly away.
Apple try a chill, instant check real fast.
Well, it's not a music video, it's just a song. I've got a music video as well, which I'm not familiar with right now. Did that work?
Yeah. So. Whoa.
That's the special theme song.
Turn the volume down. Wow.
They've got a lot of bloody servers out here.
Server? I don't know. Hearing your stream's music now again. I had it on mute all the time. Are you gonna play mine? It's I made it with Sumo as well, so you can play it on Steam.
Who's streaming? Me? When I was.
I think that's my F8 Lightning. It has to be. I think I found it.
How could it be there? I thought it was on the pad.
Sex lights low, bubbling like warm nebula vapor. Drums rolling slow.
No, it's not.
Up like a planet rising. Was contesting one. Level sweet.
Because I had sucker punches. He's got electricians. That's a dangerous ship, that.
It's not when it's underneath that, isn't it?
Do you hear yourself echo now? Any of you?
Oh, I can't hear no echo, no.
I've got Pepper's stream switched off, muted, you know.
Okay, no, then because I've got Pepper Stream volume on now.
I am supplying the Polaris, strong as I can fly.
Ah, thank you, Pepper.
Like this before, in the flying of the Polaris sky.
So is the Polaris not on the star map?
No, that won't come on straight away. It's got to be the F8 Lightning first. And then when I go into the F8 Lightning, then the Polaris will show up.
Boy, when you lock in the throttle deep, me heart skip tempo, me chest loosely. Your hand steady strong like the mountain spine, flying beside you feel.
What is the music you're playing on your stream?
Suno. Everything's. I create my own music on Sumo.
So that Space Bear song of mine that I put in the Discord chat was made with Suno as well.
Yeah. I'll get in there. Just give me a second there, okay? No, what I mean is if I play that, 1 minute, 1 second. I'm almost giving up on this actually.
And while you're in there, accept my friend request in Discord and I can invite you to my server.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, please. Okay. Get out the chair.
Yeah, like a pulpit or a normal desk. Do you have like a sun pit or just like a normal desk?
Oh my, not a big bloody desk. It looks like one of those old world kind of desk, like a Victorian desk. It's got like, at the back of it's got a raised section which I've got me 49-inch Samsung on top of. Got tons of space on it overhang. Beside it I've got like a 3-drawer dresser, small dresser low down. Just below the height of the desk I've got my PC sitting